Hello! Hi, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story. Place where we roll dice, we tell stories, we create freaking magic. We are here with our awesome friends in the Wreckless. I apologize, gang. That was the first time I actually had to look and just make sure. What day is it? It's Monday. We are here with our friends in the Wreckless. Everybody, take a look at your camera. Kevin's right here. We're just waiting for Kevin to unmute or figure out his thing. You're still muted, Kevin. Take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Ahoy.
Welcome. Before we do anything, for those who have no idea what this is, hi, we are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, having 5 parties living, existing, and breathing in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. So welcome. Let's see, announcements. Let's do this. Can we... Oh, why is everything running a little slower? First and foremost, we are still looking for players for our New Moon campaign, our Tuesday campaign. We're looking for one more player for that.
Join us, we're broken.
Please join us. It's fine.
All the people that just want to fix everybody. It's perfect. Join the group.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have your work out for you.
There's no trauma in them at all.
Absolutely not. But yeah, no, we are looking for another player for our Tuesday campaign for New Moon that we've been running for 2.5 years, long time. So if you were interested in joining, honestly, now would be the best time to join, as we will most likely be taking a little bit of at least a 2-week hiatus from New Moon. We're still kind of solidifying the details on that, but yeah, that's it right there. You should go join and be a part of it. Then you get a little bit of plenty of time to kind of get that onboarding ready to go. So you can do so by going to startplaying.games/GM/It's a Long Story. That is where you can be able to see all of our games for one shots that we might be doing, as well as people who may be switching in and out of campaigns. So hoping to have some Daggerheart here, hopefully maybe in the late summer, and figuring out something along the lines of that. So stay tuned on that. But yeah, in the meantime, Tuesday campaign. Do it, please. That's awesome. But yeah, so if you go to that link, you can also message me, just so that we can kind of just do a little bit of kind of like a talk one-on-one, make sure that everything's, you'd be a good fit for us, and I'd be a good fit for you as DM. So, but yeah, that's it on that. Like I said, we did a little bit of a kind of play test with Daggerheart a couple weeks ago. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and feel free to check it out. Super fun. We made a couple of mistakes. I, as a GM, already see the mistakes on there, and that's fine. That's how that's how you learn. So, but it's a good way to kind of get a basic idea of how the game works for someone who is running it right off the rip. And it was fun. It was really cool. We had these two in it, and they were great. So yeah. We will have more in the future. But, in the meantime, if you are wanting to support the channel, to support what we do here, you can do so by liking and subscribing where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. You can also check out our Instagram down below at @itsalongstory_TTRPG. And then lastly, this is a live stream, so you can feel free to just come jump in and say hi. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I like that just as much. So feel free to just jump in and say hi and say, man, that was weird, and say, who's that silly dude in the center? Or you could say some nice stuff. You don't have to be cruel, Sarah. Yeah, exactly.
Disappears right away.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Not my type of game, guys. Sorry. Out of here.
Unbelievable. But as always, we love to talk and hear from you. So, that's it. So yeah, that's it on announcements. Super simple. So before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the Wreckless. So Drew, please take it away.
All right. Yes. Say all the good things about Zed as much as you can. We'll put them all over the screen. Let's see. Oh, we start off right in the midst of it getting heavy. Sasha hands over the coin to Riaris that she's been using to teleport between different times. The group shows Sasha and Arturian the Lunar Sonaris. Arturian goes to check out the device as it's the same magic that kind of is like coming off of Riaris. Riaris also says, "Hey Zed, what's that?" Zed goes and looks at Vera to see what she's doing. She's like cleaning her teeth or something. And Arturian checks out his band, which is also running off the same magic. Kind of weird. Let's see. Arturian, when he checks it, he feels a strong teleport spell coming from the Lunar Sonaris. And he gets a feeling that it's like for celestial bodies, like the sun and moon. Like very strong ancient magic. Zed brings up that he came from another timeline with a dagger. Is there another dagger in this timeline of the same thing? They don't know. Zed and Riaris get into a little fight, and then Riaris ends up saying that, like, I'm the right Zed. Zed, of course, you know, taking it straight to his head. Says, hey, Kaelinor, you hear that? I'm the right Zed. And then goes and tells Vera that he's the right Zed. Goes down. We do a little bit of lore drop to catch Arturian up to speed about the 6 doors, the 6 people that Yoon was talking about. Sasha tells the group about the pink tile tower that we seen earlier that Kar and Nala were flying around and seen. So that might be something worth looking into. We finally figure out that it was carbonara, not carburetor, that Ogra wanted to eat. That was a big surprise. We were just off by that much. The group actually starts to make a plan about the Anbau and how to figure this thing out while saving a child and a stupid man from a building. Altarian is a major fanboy over the Bellmaker. Ends up finding out that he's going to be going on to his creation, the ship, that it's alive, and Zed somehow is a slight genius for inventing a autopilot. Altarian gets fired. That's fun. That's his first time ever. Only time, probably. Zed, being the idiot that everybody loves, it keeps shocking everything. Shocks himself, shocks the table, shocks his wristband, but kind of likes it. A little freak. And then he ends up shocking Riaris, getting 4 points of damage. And Riaris said he never wants to see that damn beetle again. The group goes and gets breakfast. We end up seeing a bully frog. Frog person.
Bullywug.
Kar talks to the bullywog and just gets so into his culture. He wants to know everything about it. But he's going to have to be nice because it's canon that Zed knows all about their culture now.
No.
Damn it.
No. Kar knows everything about their culture now.
Damn it. So much for staying moist.
Drew, you can't just lie on the recap.
Stay moist.
Tries to slip it through there. You know?
I'm trying.
Stay moist.
Give me hustle. Let's see. Kar talks to some of the...
campaign's new motto.
I hope not.
Kar talks to the alternate, I guess it's like the ghosts that were surrounding him to figure out what's going on. Kar tries to help him find his own path and says, hey, you don't have to go back to your own place. You can go and explore where you want. Be your own man. And it ends up making him smile. Improves his day. Let's see. Arturian tries to tell Riaris about how he was feeling everything. He ends up running and crying into the bathroom. And Zed and Vera tell him that it was rude, whatever Riaris did. Ogre goes to try to comfort him in the bathroom, and all you see is just a rope flying up while they're trying to figure out what's the best question to ask each other to know they're the real person. They finally end up doing better. They come out, they talk a little, they come back, and they just let's see here. The group ends up talking more about what to do, and something about one of Ogra's items, a mask that Riaris or Carr might have to try to attune to for a plan to work. And the group is now heading back to the ship.
Cool.
I think I left some stuff out, but there
all
is
good.
the scatterbrain.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Drew. Please take that point of inspiration. Anything to add, gang?
Can I turn that inspiration into canon, knowing their lore?
No.
I think that was mostly it. It was mostly like kind of catching Arturian.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Kevin.
You're really quiet.
I believe that was it. I mean, it was mostly just catching Arturian up to speed on everything.
Vera being the best wingman.
Wingwoman. Yeah.
Wingman,
Oh yeah, Vera's
woman.
full pissed at Riaris.
Yeah,
Riaris
I
was
hear
talking to
everything
Sasha.
about
Women.
I still don't know what happened, and everybody hates me. It's
The secret one-on-one talk with Sasha and Riaris.
Yeah, they had a
Vera's seen
secret
it.
conversation. Crazy.
Oh my god.
Ogre doesn't hate Riaris. Ogre doesn't hate anybody in this group. Not yet.
How could you?
No, she's a sweetheart. We
brought
love
Ogre back to life.
How could you? Yeah, anything else?
I think we're good.
All right, sweet, cool. You guys want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Let's
Let's
go.
do it. All right, so we left off, I would say probably on the, just to kind of pull back maybe a little bit, right at the beginnings of the docks, where we are seeing the continuing reconstruction of the Gumbold's Pride, a ship that Arturian UC has a massive massive hole in the on the side of the hull that is taking up, actually even kind of pushing over to some of the deck. And we see there are a number of Loa, mostly Loa, that are working on fixing it. We see there is a extremely large ogre that is still astride his post. On the sort of grounded area of the docks, and I think as Arturian, as you were kind of passing by this figure, whom I don't think you've ever seen before. Let me make sure I pull him up. Big Lou, that's right. Evie Mux, if I can make a request, make these slides a little bigger so I can see. Oh my gosh. There we go. There's Big Lou. This very massive, very intimidating looking ogre that is at this point right now actually is holding is kind of like carrying an anchor on his back, with one hand kind of just like draped over his back, as he's kind of just like sort of doing this thing where he's watching from left to right, and you see there's like this very, very trained sort of practice here that seems to be ultra resolute on something that is very simple, which is just watch the docks. As you see the figure kind of just looking left to right as you guys are walking by. In the down towards the end of the docks, kind of a little bit of a ways, I think about 30 to 40 feet away, on the next sort of there's a name for this, but the next sort of part of the docks that kind of extends out, you see it. The ship, the Wreckless. Anybody want to explain what the Wreckless looks like for Arturian? As it is your guys' ship. No one does. Never mind.
When you need them. I don't even know the best way to explain it, to be honest with you.
No words.
No words.
Okay.
It's stunning. It's yeah.
So it's a large ship, but not as big as a full galley. It has 3 masts. Each of the 3 masts
Interconnected.
they're interconnected, not just the sails, and they each have a flattened area in addition to the central crow's nest. On the back of the ship, there is a large tree growing from the ship that has a swing on it. I think, and on the side painted the Wreckless with a W.
Yeah.
Did I get
The
that about
W.
right, Joe? I think.
There are
Yeah.
cannons,
What you can see from the
gyroscopic
outside.
cannons on the deck. I think.
Oh, there are cannons.
Yeah,
We have
this
cannons.
is what I'm saying, like this is kind of like the general sort of vibe of like if someone's sort of looking at the ship dead on, obviously there's going to be little tiny pieces you'll kind of get as we go along. But yeah, that is essentially it. Something that is, I would say, Arturian, from your perspective, a tribute. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. I know you're far away, but this would be kind of like
Okay.
building into the kind of like artificer sort of thing.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. A truly kind of a tribute to a right down the middle between functionality and decadence. There is very little as far as as far as any sort of ornate kind of like woodwork or even like filigree around like the area of the ship. I believe there is there. Oh no. Did we talk about the maidenhead on this ship? Is that something that we've talked about?
I know nothing about that.
If we did, I have forgotten.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so what in your guys' memory, what does the maidenhead look like? So no.
I don't think we have. I think
Okay.
in my
No.
memory it could be a phoenix, but I don't know.
I did say if we did, I'd forgotten. So I literally
Yeah, I
don't
don't-
know.
Yeah.
I don't. Nothing springs to mind.
Cool. Yeah, I think then we'll say in this case, because I know there was.
Wasn't it the dragon for the Merlin look? Because this was a Merlin look. No.
You would definitely take
he
that
would've
off.
taken-
Yeah, you don't
He
want
wouldn't do
that on
that
there.
to me. Carvis would not do that to me. I love that man.
Cool. So I think then what we'll say in this case, because we there was a couple of possibilities. I think there were some things that we were designing about the ideas that could come into this, and you guys kind of actually pushed for some other kind of magical things to it. So I would say actually it's probably there's probably no. There's no maidenhead on this. So essentially the maidenhead is the sort of like first part on the bow. It looks like it is missing, but it is actually probably smoothed out. So it looks like most likely. What did you roll on that investigation check?
Unnatural 20.
Oh, yeah, cool. You definitely see work that has been made to say that there was a figure maidenhead here, and it has now been drawn to something that is simplified to essentially nothing, allowing for some space to have something there, but you can see. I'd say as you're kind of coming up to the ship, you can see it. There was definitely there's some wood that is not functional support that is like jutting out from that side that has been kind of smoothed out to make it look very simple. But with your astute artificer eye, you see it. There was definitely something there.
Wow.
And then just the last thing I'll say, because you would be able to see this from the get-go, as mentioned, the all of the masts actually have these very light but very interesting looking bridges that connect from the three masts. That I would say are a little bit more than rope bridges. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I'll just look at it and kind of stop and just go, wow. Who did all the modifications? I mean, did you guys do this? I know that it was originally created, but I mean, there's been a lot of detail added.
Yeah, that definitely was not us. That's a captain, but I don't think he's a builder so much for this level.
Well, either way, this is incredible. I mean, how many seafaring journeys have you been on? I mean, are you guys are you pirates? Are you vigilantes on the sea?
One. We came here.
Oh.
Two.
Yeah, and then the rest is all of the above.
Oh.
Well, we
okay.
were on Zed's boat in the river, and then we got this from the Merlin Loke, but then Carr made it better, and then we came here.
Wow.
I'd be very specific who made it better, because that is a functional thing for Arturian.
Harvest did all the modifications.
Carvis, yes.
And all
Okay,
his
that makes sense.
half-orc people.
Can I ask why he did it? I mean, he must be a busy man. Like, he must have done something really incredible for him.
No, we just took care of a small little group on their island. Just to deal with some problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorted some things out diplomatically. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad no one was hurt then.
Carr lets that one go and says nothing.
Yeah, I will say, Kevin.
Why
Sometimes I'll suggest doing insight checks, but at any point in time, you could always ask.
Yeah,
Archer-
no one was hurt. Kamo actively looks around at everyone and be like, no one was hurt.
Yeah.
Nothing bad
But
happened.
also, I want to clarify too. If you also want to play Arturian, yeah, I believe you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's totally fine too.
Yeah,
Did
I'll
Nala leave
say.
someone up in the ceiling? In the cave?
I turned to Nala. Yeah, you did. Actually, you dropped him. Alright. She did. Very cool.
She's doing the eye thing.
Nala's still she's a little better, but she's still so.
I'm sure whoever got dropped deserved it. They're probably a bad person.
Yeah,
Oh, they were.
Yeah, they did deserve it.
Let's can I get a
Keep
tour of the
walking.
ship? Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going. Nala? Jeez.
Cool. Where'd you guys? Who wants to head up the tour?
Ogre was just gonna pick Arturian up, saying, "Ogre wants to show you her house."
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I heard
so-
you built a swing set on a ship.
So, Ogre, you want to head up the tour?
Nope, she's just taking him to her section, and then she's gonna.
Well,
pass
guys,
off like a horse.
Kamo will follow
said this.
behind.
I said this at the beginning. This is gonna be a session where you guys take the reins.
Kamo will follow behind Ogre just to be like, Ogre's only going to show him her house.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
fair.
someone's-
All right, if you
he's
guys want to show your
he's gonna-
places, that's fine.
He's going to die
Oh,
on
no.
the stairs.
Zed? Zed's probably gonna be the first one up, but he's just running to his room.
Cool. All right. Sounds good. So Ogre, you pick Arturian up and start bringing him towards the stern of the ship. What does Arturian see?
You will see a beautiful pink tree growing out of the back of the boat. It is pretty big, and next to it is like an Eeyore house that she made because she does not want to go down and live in the bottom of the boat. And just recently she added the jaws of the shark thing we just killed, so it is the entryway to her house. And it is
awesome.
filled with like knickknacks and like random shit, like a wind chime made out of the silverware she stole from the other boat, ribbons, just random stuff like all around the jaws and some on the tree, and finally the boat swing. But also there are some raised garden beds that she is growing some herbs. And it looks like that, kind of.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's so pretty. Wow.
Ogre, roll me a d20.
Actually, 5.
Okay, cool. You notice the only other thing would be that the herbs that are being placed on the ship. Ogre, you actually would probably notice this as well. Like, they need tending. So you would see that immediately. It's like, oh,
Yeah. Ogre's
Ogre,
been
wow, this
busy,
is
but she needs to.
incredible.
Ogre could only get on the boat if there was some dirt in a tree. She made that very clear to Carvis. Ogre hates being on the water.
I need to learn from Carvis. I mean, incorporating nature into a technological build, I mean, that's just incredible. Okay.
Along with this, there is also another sort of small leather, kind of like leathery, sort of like hutch sort of tent. And I'm sorry, I said small. It is not small at all. It is certainly very tall, but only sitting maybe like 10 feet wide. And you guys are reminded who's missing.
Is that yours too?
No, that's Kobamu's little house.
Oh. Well, after we succeed on this one plan, we're gonna go right for him, I'm sure.
Oh, in his little house, there's lots of drawings. Don't draw them.
Don't draw the drawings?
Yeah, Ogre did, and she died.
What?
Oh, she almost died, but Car had to save her.
Spy. So you saw drawings and you copied the drawings?
It's a long story. It's a long story.
Sorry, that got me.
Name drop, unintentional.
Hey, yo.
Okay, well, yeah, I won't draw them.
There's a really
It's like-
mean lady who will talk to you when you're dead to say you did something bad.
Oh.
Either of you have dark vision?
That's a
do.
great question.
Okay. Ogre, give me a perception check.
Don't think so.
Perception. That is a 12.
Okay.
There's a no on dark vision.
Cool. Please continue.
Well, yeah, no, I won't. Arturian's kind of like looking at the tent, like there's a seductress in there. He's like, yeah, I won't draw the drawings. Yeah,
Good
okay.
for you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I guess what constitutes as drawing? I mean, like, anyway.
Oprah
What
was
else
just
is there?
tracing it. Ogre was just tracing it.
Okay. Oh, I'm so curious. Okay, it's fine. I'm sure there's plenty more to see that's more interesting than that.
Ooh. Maybe Car can show you their nests up on the,
Up here.
Why?
The vultures.
I'd love to see it.
Why?
It's that Nala and I stay up here.
It's a crow's nest.
I'll just pat her like he's not coming up.
There's a bridge. You see the bridge?
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's really cool.
There you go.
Nala.
Kaelinor.
Ogre, what am I doing wrong?
All right,
Just-
and I'll fly down.
I told you later about it.
And I'll take one of my wings and put it around her Korean and say, "So you know where Nala and I stay?" And I'll lead him downstairs. And use my wing down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll just face palming at Nala, being like, Jesus.
Nala is just like this. She may just be watching you, but there's a factor of this large, kind of like long, long-beaked kind of phoenix that is just watching you under her nose, just going down. That is feeling very, very bird of prey like.
Well, thanks for showing me down here, Car.
I'm still at the top of the stairs. Oh, you're welcome. And I'll fly back up to Nala.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay. Arturian's gonna start like.
I'll put my knee to the wood next to me. I'll be like, "Hey, Yaris, look at Arturian. He's downstairs."
Yeah, nice. Cool. I will say, Arturian, you are at the top of the
No, brother's gonna die.
stairs. Anybody
I'll grab him.
anybody think of like, hey, wait, hold on. Whoop, wait.
I'm gonna
Maybe
try
we don't
grab,
want this guy to die.
What?
grab Arturian by the scruff of his neck, be like, nope. Yeah, hey, you don't want to go down there alone. Carvis has this elevator thing. It might crush you.
Oh,
So-
an elevator in a ship. How accessible.
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's we'll show you when we go down, and I'll hold Arturian still by the scruff and go down the stairs.
I'm just...
So yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's
Ogre, you gotta support him. Or Kaelinor, you gotta support him.
why do I? But this is fine. You're fine. I
fully sentient creature. Do you?
yeah, just like, what do you mean I gotta? I mean, I can put you on my shoulder, but feels humiliating.
the feet start like moving backwards, trying to like get any form of support, but the brain is just turned off. Just
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Okay,
thank you.
No, I'm just gonna drop you onto my palm, okay? Just, I'm just gonna hold him like this. Very Stuart Little, just like, good, right?
Very stupid little. That's funny.
So to kind of like clarify this thing as clearly as I can, this is I would say like it's like a cross between an elevator and escalator, probably like one of those like kind of like there's probably a name for them that is like essentially like a pulley system that kind of rotates like imagine like vertical treads. But each like sort of space is sort of is a step. So you can like get on the step and just be lowered mechanically by or I guess magically I should say by the weight coming down.
Wow, incredible. Man, I hope you guys don't take this for granted. And like it's such a marvel that this could even exist on a ship. Like, I mean, I would probably be kissing the floor every day seeing this.
Oh, okay. You're an interesting creature. I see. Yeah, no, we do. Yeah. Yep. Cam was just like, he's a little weirdo, but it's fine. So he's like, yeah, we don't do that. Don't kiss the floor.
Oh, no, that would be silly. I wasn't gonna do that.
Ogre just stays up on the top of the boat or the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen's at the top of the boat?
No, the
No.
galley. It's down here actually. That might be the first place to show you. if Riaris has stopped screaming into the oven again.
Oh, you were telling me about that. I don't really know what that means. Is that a metaphor?
No,
No.
if he's around, we can maybe give you a demonstration. Are you hungry?
I could always eat, yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
had purely clams earlier this morning, so they're not very filling.
No, they're not. I'm gonna tuning fork to the ship, and just be like, Riaris, can you meet us in the kitchen?
What?
Oh, what is that? What is that?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, all right.
Thank you. And I
Right
put it. This is how we communicate with each other on the ship. We just press this fork to the woods, and we can hear. Okay, there you go. And I. It's heavy. Be careful. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Or Godspeed.
Arturian, now that Kaelinor has given you her tuning fork, you can turn on the party now. Go.
What? Oh, yeah.
This was all a ploy.
Hold in my hand, Chris.
Yeah, just.
Looks like we're having rhythm for dinner, guys.
I will go down and meet them down there. Try not to step on Arturian as I get off.
Cool.
Head to the gallery.
Oh, hey, Arturian, have you met Kaelin? Have you showed him Ulysses yet? You should probably introduce Ulysses so he doesn't get confused.
Yeah.
Clean him up.
There's nothing confusing about this place.
That's true. That's
Ulysses, are you around? Are you anywhere? Ulysses?
Who is Ulysses?
I'm so. There we go. I'm sorry. I haven't had to speak to anyone in a couple of days. I wasn't exactly sure I could do it. Hello, Arturian. You see no one.
Hey, Ulysses. Yeah, sorry, we've been gone. Thanks for tending the ship. We have a new potential crew member here. Where did he go? Right over here.
He's there.
Oh, he's
Kendall is still holding him. Kendall's like, I'm not letting go of you. You have my shit now.
It's in the walls.
Right there. Just point generally towards Kaelinor.
Just here.
Very good. It's very exciting to have that. Have they been run through the basics of the ship, given the manual?
You guys have a manual?
We're
Why didn't you
working
just give
on
me the
that.
manual?
We don't want to
Well,
overwhelm him. He gets
no.
very excitable. You know.
There's the tuning fork, by the way.
Oh, this is so cool. So cool.
But we're running him through anything you want to tell him that we might forget. Probably not.
Okay, but where is this guy?
Oh.
What?
Probably a good thing. The bell on the top of the ship you shouldn't ring unless you want to teleport.
Teleport where?
What?
Oh yeah,
Again, all of
That
this
bell.
is covered over the
in the manual.
in the manual. I can go fetch it if you like.
Ulysses, I'd like to shake your hand. Where are you?
Oh, okay. Well, that is a complicated answer.
Situation.
Oh, you're like
So-
an undercover agent.
I think Zed might have told you last time. Carvis did something with. How do I say this politely? With spells that created. Ulysses is I don't know. What do you call yourself, Ulysses?
I was an unseen servant spell that got that got a little overpowered, I would say, to a point of I am always here. I can speak, and that is that. I have a certain amount of sentience that is up for debate, but I am here to help service the ship and any of its inhabitants.
He also likes playing games.
What type of games do you like playing?
Well, I wouldn't go in. My number one goal is to be of service to the ship and any of its inhabitants.
And number
I've
two
heard
is to mess with
theories.
Zed.
Why would you mess with Zed?
I would never. No, I would. Okay, hold on. I was given very specific orders by the members of the ship to be able to help Zed in a very specific way.
Because he's
I
the
like you,
captain.
Ulysses.
Thank you.
Zed's the
I have
captain.
no opinion on you whatsoever because it's only been our first conversation.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not one to make good first impressions. So, well, it's been a pleasure. If I could get that manual, that would make things so much easier. But, I guess seeing and experiencing it is just as good as reading it from a book.
Absolutely. Great. I will go fetch it.
Thank you, Ulysses.
I almost said it and he goes away. You have no idea. He could still be there. You
No
don't know.
idea.
I like that guy.
You like that guy. Anyone for some food?
World
my
toast!
God.
World toast!
World toast?
Oh, it is phenomenal. Riaris is also an exceptional cook. Hey, Riaris, would you mind talking to Arthur?
Translator? Is that what you were calling me?
No,
very
you also
nice.
are.
Yeah, all right. Just don't ask me. Yes. I let's go. Let's do the kitchen. That sounds fine. Sure. Yeah. I'm good for it. It's fine.
Cool. You walk through to a kitchen that is, or the galley that is strangely almost modernized in a weird way. You see it. There's countertops and shelves that you see that has cupboards around it. You see a table that is at the moment looks like it could fit probably maybe 4 people at a time, which Arturian you look at as like something you probably read about on ships before. Is like it's very rare to have an entire crew eating at a time. Usually people would have to eat in shifts, so it makes sense that there's only space for 4.
Yeah.
And you see this very strange sort of like heavy cast iron sort of like a very like black heavy device that seems to have this little like kind of vertical door.
Well, what mechanism could this be?
Oh, you'll see. I'm gonna stay beside like the door opening, and just like round the corner and hold Arturian there as well. I'll be like, just watch. You don't need to go closer for this.
No.
Why?
Let me look. Come on in.
Oh, come on in.
I'll put Arturian down. I'm putting down for this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roger's backing away.
Where are they? Why are they? Are they like scared of food or cast iron?
There. Why don't you just open the oven? That's probably the best bet there.
Okay.
Hold on, let me help you out. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Ah!
As soon as you pull it down, you just hear this deafening, blood-curdling scream. That is happening immediately.
Just the hair frizzled, just slams it back shut.
Hey, he was saying.
What?
Good morning, Amadeus. How you doing? Speaking primordial.
Are my ears bleeding?
We're probably going, yep, they opened the oven.
Yep, they open it up. Yep, yeah. So how long is he going to be on the ship?
Bleeding. Rios, what the hell was that? Why didn't you warn me?
We'll cut back to Car in a second. Cool. Riaris, you open it back up and you're hearing. Oh, hello, Master Riaris.
Yes. Hey. Good morning, Amadeus. How are you doing today? We have a new.
I am splendid.
Excellent. We have a new crew member. We want to cook up some world toast, if that is all right with you.
Ah, okay. Well, that would be splendid. Is this for the new crew member, or are we cooking the new crew member?
It's a good clarification. This will be for the new crew member today.
Understood. Well, from my very limited time on this material plane, I believe he's of some sort of omnivore rodent.
It's kind of
I've
look
ran
down
over
at
with
him.
you guys, by the way, covering my ears.
Yeah. So,
You can just see
there
me
he
looking
goes.
at you. Something like that. Yeah. You're clever. Yeah, not eating him today. We're feeding him today.
I've seen several rodents in my time actually just be fine with a log of wood. Perhaps some bugs and beetles on it, and nothing that I could actually do in the confines of this iron contraption.
It's a good point. Let me ask. Let me make sure. I'm going to close you for 1 second, just so he. Well, hold on 1 second. I'm going to close
Very
it.
well.
Do you
Ears
eat bread?
were tortured.
Arturian, what do you? Come on. I'm trying to get you. Do you eat bread?
Do I eat bread?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll eat
Okay,
anything.
great, thank you. And I'll open it now.
No!
Yes, that'll be great. Will Turris, he'll be great with. He says he just loves it.
Oh, okay, very well. Well, I will. Do we need to make it into a small, sort of what you would call a bite-sized portion for him?
Megan, stop! Please!
Arturian, how hungry are you? Are you like big hungry, little hungry?
Big hungry. I'm big hungry.
Okay. Let's do a full size plate. Sounds good.
Full size? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Well, that's good because I think if it was in a small and starts having an extended conversation with you about essentially explaining that it would be harder to be able to make the bread in such a small portion considering the yeast and it would harden up, and you eventually get the recipe for cinnamon toast crunch. Because that's exactly what it would be.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Excellent.
All right. Right away, sir. It seems like it'd be best to close me.
Right. Yes. Always a pleasure. Close it up.
You as well.
Bye.
Great. So anyway, the rest of the crew calls him He has other names. I don't know why they call him that. It's very polite.
Keelan's
Are
head
your
sticks
ear-
out of the corner.
Are your ears bleeding? What?
Yeah! Yeah, that was point blank, just right to the face!
And that's why I was outside.
What?
Oh, Kayla, you tried warning me. I need to
I
start
did.
listening to you.
Where's Zed? Wait. Yes, people do. Thank you. So I'll take that one. So that is
Did he even get on the boat?
he rushed to his room. I think I've got to ask him some stuff later, but he's
Well, I'd love a tour
Wait.
of the room if
Which
he's
room?
If
Is he
he's willing.
taking Yoon's room?
no, he's. I hope he's gone to his room. You know, maybe we can take the toast to
This is-
go.
This will take a minute to cook. We can come back.
Okay.
Where are you guys headed? I'm going to pause you guys. But go ahead and tell me where you're headed.
What is up with your light?
Sorry, my internet now, apparently.
Gonna keep a watch out for a ghost in the corner. We're gonna pop out.
Save me eventually, guys.
Where are we headed? I think we already passed Kalen and Riars's rooms. I don't know, down to Yoon's room or to Zed's room or to find Zed. I don't know.
We should
where.
probably check on Zed's room and
We
see
should
if
probably
he's in
go to
there.
Zed's room. Yep.
So that's fair. I think it is.
Great. Cool. We'll pause you guys there as we take a moment above the ship as Kar and Nala are. You see, Nala is kind of like picking apart, just trying to make sure. There's probably like some debris that has gotten into some of the nest stuff that she's fine. She is cleaning the house instead of dealing with the problem. You're muted right now.
Sorry. Car will quietly help her.
Okay.
Just letting her say what she's going to say unless she says something that's completely destructive or leading to the destruction of the party members. At which point he will jump in. Otherwise, he's just quietly helping. Just say,
Okay, cool. I'd like you to roll me. I'd like you to roll me a D10.
Okay. For better or for worse, that was a 10.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. You are waiting her out, and she is just as stubborn. She full on. I rolled Yeah, she's just as stubborn. Did you still want this? And it was like a bone that I would say like Car you thought was like particularly interesting that may have came off the fish or something like that.
Right. Yeah, I think if we just leave it over here. And I'll take it from her, but I'll put my hand over her hand, and I'll just say, just talk to me.
About what?
Really?
Just, okay, all right. Okay, so Vera obviously has a problem with Riaris talking to what's her name?
Eleanor?
You see that, right? I'm willing to bet Car did not see that at all. Like,
Yeah,
fully up to
Car's
you,
like,
but
"What?"
it's a funny bit that you didn't.
Yeah. I'll be like, well, I mean, she's really upset with him, but is that why?
Yeah, I don't know. She's been acting real weird, and I think it's just it's the change in people.
In the new Zed? Because, I mean, she was friends with the old Zed, and now we've got the new Zed, and they're both really chaotic and crazy, and I'm not sure if I like the new one better than the old one, but it's... Or, no, not that?
No, I mean, actually, I saw a moment. I shouldn't say.
Well, you almost did, so you just out with it.
I think there's a couple books that talk about the idea of the psychology of one that is full of an intense emotion that usually becomes connected to another intense emotion, and I think that may be what's going on here.
Fear leading to depression? No. I only have stories from my ancestors. I haven't read a whole lot of books. Could you maybe be more clear?
Okay. All right. What happened the first time we met?
You firebolted me in the back, and I told you were brave.
Exactly.
Oh, that didn't help.
Anyways, did you still want this?
What? No, that one can go away. No, we can get
Okay.
it now.
All right, great. She sets it on fire.
Okay.
It's like some sort of cloak or something. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you think there's something between Riaris and Zed's friend? Is that what you mean?
She gives a look to you that is so okay. She gives you a look of like, oh honey, that sort of look. No.
Oh. I'm lost.
Okay, all right. Well, I think there might be something going on. I think there might be multiple things going on, but I don't want to assume and I don't want to point things out because also I'm not entirely sure if you could be cool under pressure.
Okay. I'd like to think I can. I mean, when you firebolted me in the back, I said you were very brave. I didn't lose my temper or anything, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But this is so you got to keep this kind of like between like a little hush hush and let the things play out.
All right.
I think there might be something going on between Vera and Zed.
Well, yeah.
And yeah. Okay. And possibly Riaris and Kaelinor.
Really?
Shh.
I just said really. I didn't like say a name.
That's a time.
No kidding.
Yes. Yeah. So just keep it. I can't be wrong.
Carl looks over to the side. Doesn't see anybody. Thinks about it. Maybe get a couple. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That's not not a terrible idea. And then we could just make sure everybody's everybody's cool with everybody else who's on on the on the ship for the future?
Well, I mean, Arturia's really nice. He's a weird one, but that kind of fits in with Zed. Like, I don't think
Okay.
he's a normal person. Do you?
Do I think Zed's a normal person?
No, do you think he'd like hang out with a normal person and like not kill them?
Do you think? Are you asking if I could hang out with a normal person and not kill them? Is that what you're asking me?
No, Zed.
Oh, Zed. I don't know. He's been pretty. You know, I kind of expected him to be kind of going off and doing his own thing a while ago now, and I haven't seen him do that.
Yeah, but he did send the Anbau after you. I know.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to them about that.
And it all kind of comes like flooding back, I think, to her.
I'm like, I haven't spoken to him about that yet, but I'm going to. And
Yeah.
Car's eyes grow very dark.
Yeah. I could have handled that better, if it makes a difference.
Yeah, but if he hadn't said what he did, he wouldn't have had it. He threw you into their path. And he knew full well that he was doing it because he knew they were chasing us.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I mean, for the record, I did not think that, I didn't think that you were, because you know what would happen.
I heard that he said I was chasing a going to meet a woman or something.
Yeah, we don't need. You see her kind of grasp your arm a little bit, and you feel this give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Why not? Let me see. Ooh, 9. How much damage do I take?
Yeah, 9. You take four points of fire damage, and she kind of grasps your arm. Like, we don't need to talk about it. We don't need even central. We don't need to talk about it. And you immediately feel this
He feels it. And he winces a bit and just goes, "Well, I mean, you shouldn't have said it because although yes, I was following a woman, I only have eyes for you, and she's Loa. Even if she was Aarakocra, I'm not gonna. It's just you."
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage at that. Okay, cool. Wait, wow, why would? So if she was Aarakocra, I should be concerned?
No, I just said even if she were Aarakocra, I only have eyes for you.
Well, why did you have to bring that up? Why is the fact that they're whether they're Aarakocra or not? I don't understand why that distinction needs to be made.
It doesn't. Sorry. I've only met T-Wall, and he's really not my type.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, you're thinking of specific Aarakocra that could be a part of this situation.
Car lets her keep on holding on and burning the arm. He lets her do that. Yeah. But I move my hands so that both of my hands are on her shoulders.
Cool.
And my wings embrace around her. And I say, "It's only you. Period."
Okay. And I just rolled a medicine check, and I rolled a nat 20, and she immediately looks like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so..." starts to immediately kind of grab your arm. You grab your arm and starts to look like, "Okay, all right, well, you need to
Do I hear this? I'm underground. Do I hear the squeak?
roll me a perception check."
I was gonna do it.
Nala has a tuning fork.
It's a 16.
She's yeah.
I go.
16. You hear it?
Yep, I run.
Yeah.
I go up on top of it. Like,
leave me!
No,
Car,
Turian, I'll be right back.
Car, Nala is going to try to pick you up and bring you to the deck. Do you fight this?
No.
Okay, cool, awesome.
No, I've
Well,
accepted my fate.
she rolled a 2 on her athletics check, so I'd like you to give me a dexterity saving throw as she
Okay.
drops you off of the.
No.
Can there be a +4 to that? Because if he's falling towards me, can I know? Can I just my aura doesn't help?
I rolled
Not
a
in this case.
13. If I could just flip around and extend my wings so I don't
That's-
completely. hit
That's what the
ground.
roll is for. Yeah.
Okay. So 13.
13. Okay, yeah, 13 is enough. Yeah. I don't think it would have to be a high DC for you to. You like, and it's really cool because you end up getting this like cool like 3-point landing on the on the deck.
The Black Widow and cuckoo.
Yeah, exactly.
That flip.
Sorry.
All right. Kay runs up.
What happened?
I got burned. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I healing hands like 5 hit point just to like
Or
cover him, make sure he's like yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Thanks.
Just in case.
Where to go with things clean more? I'm clumsy, and I fly back up. Thank you.
As soon as you get up, hey, you were cool, right? You didn't say anything.
What?
Can I insight check Carl as he's leaving? Just being like,
Roll me another perception check. I'm going to say she is trying to maybe be stealthy here.
Okay, you're okay.
I would say K. I think
Okay,
this is Nala trying to be stealthy, and I did not roll well.
I don't have. Oh, only a 12.
Okay. I rolled a 10. So you hear the phrase like, whatever I just said. What did I just say? Did you say
you didn't
anything
tell
to
it, yeah.
Keanu? Yeah, you didn't tell it. Yeah, whatever.
And my response was, about what? And then I just go back to work.
There's just a quiet, aw, and Kayla heads downstairs. I'm just leave it alone, man. Head back down to Tori and everyone.
Great. Yeah, we'll pause you guys there. In the meantime, where I don't know if you guys answered my question. We're bringing into Zed's room.
Zed, we're looking for Zed, so I think we're going to Zed.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, Zed, are you in your room?
In there for a second, and then I ran to Vera's room.
Okay, you got it. So you guys come to Zed's room. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check, Zed.
Uh, 16.
Okay, cool. What were you doing going to your room first? What were you looking
I was just unloading stuff from my pockets
for? Okay,
and then running to Vera's room.
you got it. Cool. Would you be doing anything with the door? Is the door closed? Is the door locked? Is the door open?
The door's probably closed to keep Ulysses out of my goddamn room.
Cool. You got it. Awesome. So you guys go up to the door, you open it, and what does Arturian see? Drew, if you want to explain, even though you're not here.
Yeah. When you first enter, you're just going to see a messy mattress with a wooden circle in front of it and a desk and the side window going out the, was it the port side? I think it is.
I believe it's the port side, yeah.
Port side. And then it's just scattered with a couple just doodads and bobs and scrap and stuff just all around. You open the drawers, there's probably like some gold pieces in there and just random pieces of like coral and shells and stuff.
Is the floor closed or open?
Right now it's closed, but
Okay.
they can show them how it opens. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to open it.
Yeah, so you see there's a massive, what looks to be like a pool that is covered, is the best way I could kind of explain it. Like at first just looks like this like kind of boards that seem to be kind of like or I guess more of like a trap door, but a trap door that is completely around and is about maybe 10 feet in circumference. Who's walking in with Arturian?
Ogra and Riaris, I'm guessing.
Eventually follow behind.
So does this open the bottom of the ship?
Hey, stay back. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
Ogre, do you know how this thing works? I
don't-
don't. Yeah.
Don't go down in the piggy bank hole without one of these, and I'm holding up the fork, because Carvis said it could kill you for self-defense.
Why does everything in the ship kill you?
Well, it's
So
like
nobody
a
takes
hole
their
that's
boat.
magically hole
So
that goes
no
to
one
the
takes a
bottom.
boat.
Do you guys
So
open it?
That's safety
Yeah.
measure, obviously.
Yeah. All right, stand back. Let's show you what it looks like. Yeah. Open it up.
You pull this like kind of like sliding wooden floor that comes out into the open ocean that has been suctioned up to this floor. Like you're still on the, if you're counting from the top, you're still on the first floor. So this is basically coming up to this room for what looks to be like a quick escape hatch. And you see, like at that moment, there's like a school of fish that like kind of like immediately kind of moves and scrambles down.
Okay, that is actually pretty cool. Where's Zed?
That's a good question. I'm gonna use a tuning fork. Zed, this is weird. We're in your room, but you're not here. Where are you?
Ogre just
Give
sticks
it
her
a
head
turn
in the
for it.
hole.
Hey, why are you
Okay,
in my
look.
room?
We're giving our carrying a tour, and you disappeared, and so we checked. in your
Don't let
room.
him fall in the hole.
We're not. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like looking over.
Holding
Okay.
up Tyrion by like the scruff of his neck, just like if you're gonna put your head in, just make someone hold you.
Oh yeah. Is there a brightly colored fish? Kind of looks like a parrot down there.
You guys see a parrotfish?
Ogre
Yes.
seeing something.
You see a fish that like has come up and is like waiting.
He looks. It looks hungry.
Is there a chance that your Zed had a pet fish?
Yeah. Yes.
Did he
Ogre, I
send?
don't speak that language.
Did he also send crabs to go save it?
Ever don't hold your breath that long.
Yeah. What? I don't know.
Ogre, if you're sticking your head down into it, Zed, describe this fish for us.
It is about 3 feet long, brightly colored, different bands of color, going along the top back, and then the sides go out to like a green silvery color to
Okay.
a long tipped tail.
What type of fish is this?
It's kind of like a parrotfish meets a barracuda.
Beautiful, awesome.
Sorry,
Ogre,
what?
give me a dexterity saving throw.
+4 because I'm definitely near Ogre. That's what come in handy.
Dexterity. +4?
Yes.
16.
Okay, cool. 16. You get down in there enough to kind of like say hi to this creature, who immediately doesn't respond, but just goes for your face as you like full on like throw yourself out of it, and you see like this like for the size of this fish, this jaw is rather large as it comes up and just like full on chomps and just misses you.
Ogre thinks she's found your fish.
There's a ferocious beast in there.
Okay, let's not put our heads in the holes anymore then.
Oh. Can you do me a favor? Can you feed him? He's probably been starving.
With
Ogre throws an orange in there.
you have
Orange.
Ogre just threw an orange in there. What else does he eat?
Swallows it whole.
I'm sorry,
he
can
eats
we-
like anything I eat. Just give him some, if there's fish, meat, anything.
I'm sorry, this
I
is a
think was gonna
carnivorous
eat
fish.
Ogre.
What?
I believe it's
it's gonna-
omnivorous.
Omnivorous.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about nature or animals.
And to be clear, Arturian's not hearing this.
Right.
Oh, it's all tuning fork.
Yeah, it's all tuning fork.
He does have mine though. 'Cause I didn't take mine back from Arturian, so he still has mine.
Oh, he has yours? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're here. Yeah.
So I don't hear any. I'm just like,
You hear it clear as day.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Caitlin, you can have this back.
But just be careful with him. He likes to give hard kisses.
We'll go
Can we
found
kill the
that
fish?
out.
No, don't kill the fish.
We're not gonna kill it. Where are
He's
you?
an ally.
Where are you? You want to join the tour? What are you doing?
I'm busy talking to Vera about something.
I'm gonna ask Ulysses where you are. You could just tell me.
Obviously on the way to Vera's room, since I'm gonna go talk to her.
You did just say that. Okay.
I'll meet you for some world toast in the kitchen.
Sounds good. You gotta
Show
cook
him
it.
cookie and the manual. He needs another manual. He's little.
Zed will respect you and Vera's privacy and not go into that room.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the room across is probably gonna be Altarian's unless he wants the bathtub room.
Across from what? From Vera?
Yeah.
Well,
I
then
know
I guess
the-
we've got to go down there. We've got to show him his room.
Yeah. Well, is he taking this room, or is he taking Yoon's room, or is Kaelinor taking Yoon's room, and then he's taking Kaelinor's room?
I don't know. I got confused. You got like 10 minutes. We got toast cooking, right?
I do like the bath in Yoon's room.
All right, let's
But
go.
I like my room.
She eats us.
Cool. Where are you guys? Yes.
Above
Sorry.
deck, when Zed's like, I'm going to talk to Vera about something in her room, Clark just looks at Nala and goes.
Yeah, you see like eyebrows raised. Yeah.
Just the
I
word,
told
just
you.
the big word.
That's awesome.
Incredible. And you notice that with that, Nala is absolutely in a better mood. Like completely seems to have forgotten what she was upset about. Great. Cool. You guys want to tell me where you're going next, and we're gonna pause you there and go to Zed.
Yoon's room. Check it out. Then we can all arm wrestle.
You got it. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll pause there. Zed, you pull the tuning fork off. So, are you gonna listen to me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, full on, just like in front of everybody, in front of Kaelinor, in front of everyone, just like, oh, maybe we should have a one-on-one at some point, and after all of this is over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to see what loot we just pulled. How else are we gonna keep them away from us?
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, if you're gonna, okay, yeah, fine. And she hands you the lockbox.
We're gonna try to open it.
We'll say from this vantage point, you guys see there is this. Well, the camera sees there is this kind of. It looks kind of like a box that like a necklace might come in. That is highly ornate, like deep sort of brown, and looks to have a simple sort of locking mechanism on it.
Oh man. We did really good getting this. Nobody even seen it.
Yeah, this was really fun. But yeah, are you hearing what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. What, that you're mad that I told everybody I was coming here to talk to you?
what? No, I didn't. You're just not even listening then.
Wait. So what's the problem? As I'm like slowly like working on the box.
The problem is what I just said, is that clearly there is that we have a someone on board that thinks that they can do whatever they want, which is like obviously they can if there's but like poor Kaelinor, I don't want her heart to be broken because that's obviously. Yes, you idiot. Yes.
Are you talking about Riaris?
Yes.
Are you talking about him talking to Sasha? I don't know what the big deal about that was.
I would walk out of here right now if I wasn't interested in what's in that box.
You know what? He would have the same amount of eyes for her as he would for Yoon. Okay? So him and Kaelinor are on the clear. What? They're like twins, right?
You are
They look
such a
a lot
boy.
alike.
You're such a boy. I swear to God.
Oh,
It's like seriously. Nothing.
Look, all I gotta say is, ain't nothing between Rhaeris and her, but Rhaeris and Kaelinor, I don't know, when they were playing tic-tac-toe on the boat, and there's a little
I
something,
hate
something.
you so much.
Why are you
That
blushing?
wasn't a euphemism, by the way. They actually played tic-tac-toe.
I definitely thought it was a euphemism.
I'm not blushing. My face is getting red because you're making me angry, and it makes me want to strike you.
Oh, well, before you hit me, here, have some of this, and it's one of the bottles of rum I snuck out of my room.
Takes it from him.
All right, let's see what's in this box.
Okay. Roll me a. Do you have thieves' tools?
I do, I believe. Let me check here. Yes, I do.
Cool. Sorry. Brain fart. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check and add your proficiency if you're not already proficient.
Uh, 17.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Give me an investigation check.
16.
Great. Give me an arcana check.
Uh, 17.
Okay, cool. Zed, did you check this thing for traps?
No.
No, you didn't. So as you open this, you notice like simple. You open the lid, and you see there are 3 gems inside. I believe 2 emeralds and a sapphire. I'm gonna check just to make sure. Each worth about 100 gold pieces. I'll check specifically which what I think it is that, but I just want to make sure. Anyways, yeah, I'll tell you specifically. Jeweled stones worth 100 gold pieces. That's what you know for now. Zed, as you open this, there's a moment where you feel like with that investigation check, like this was pretty easy to open considering there's 300 gold worth of jewels in here. And then you feel like you might have noticed something kind of escaping from it magically. What do you do?
Oh, shit. Vera, take the stones.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back. And
Hey,
then
these are really not.
I just bolt off to my room, and I just
Okay.
throw it in the water, and like flush it.
So you're taking the stones.
No, the stones. I'm taking the box. Right? Magic was coming from the box.
So that okay. Yeah. You gave Vera the stones, and
Yeah.
now you're throwing the box. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Zed, as you're kind of like running to your room, you bump into the Tor.
Hey,
Oh,
nice
hey,
to meet you.
Zed, I was-
Yep. Hey,
where you
watch
at?
it.
What?
Jump
Hold
up.
on,
Yeah.
minutes.
Coming around. Did you guys open up the tank? Okay, I gotta go. Oh,
Did
hold
Oprah
on.
have the
Oh,
box?
got an explosion. Hold on. Bye.
Got an explosion. What are you?
Explosion!
And then it just bolts to the room and tosses it. And hits the
Scooby-Doo
flesh.
thing following him.
What did
now.
you just throw?
Oprah wanted
You
that.
toss it, and this fish that eventually you'll have to name for us fully eats it.
What?
Oh shit.
Zed,
It
the
just
fish ate
ate
the
it?
box.
Perry,
No meat
spit it up.
box.
Goes and swims back down. He's full now. He's gonna leave.
You motherfucker. I'll be back. Jumps
No,
right
no.
on in.
What
You
was
were
the-
trying to get rid of it, right?
Yeah, but I don't want him to die.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, cool.
You care about the fish?
I love that so much.
Murderous fish.
Zed, let's handle this real quick. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
All right. Let's see here. That's a 12, but I'm gonna burn my inspiration on it.
Okay.
I'm saving this damn fish.
Okay.
12.
Okay, cool. Zed, it's been a little bit since you've been swimming in the ocean, and as you get down to the bottom of it, you look around and you do not see Perry anywhere.
God damn it, Perry! Get over here! Spit up the box, or you're gonna die, and not by me, by the box.
You see you see this barnacle encrusted tortoise kind of like comes up.
Yo, you see bright colored fish? Come by. Big, about 3-4 feet. God damn it. Alright, help me find him. He's just as it described. He ate a box that's gonna blow up in his belly.
And starts just moving away from you.
Yeah, thanks for the help. God damn, I swear land people are fucking nicer.
We'll pause you there. Cool. All right. Tor, on to Yoon's room, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I think as we're all just looking out back in Zed's room and looking down, like, turn our turn, like, he does that sometimes. He just kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Yoon's room. Let's go check that out.
Yeah.
Arturian, can you swim?
Yeah. Not when I have all this stuff on, but yeah, I can swim. I don't get very far, but I can stay up.
You can stay up versus swimming are two different things.
I can move my legs and my head stays above the water.
That's
I know how to
floating.
throw my arms, and if I try really hard, I can like get some momentum going forward.
Okay, so you can't swim. That's good to know. You're on a ship in the ocean and you can't swim.
Oprah can't swim either, but you can turn into things that can.
Oh, because you're a druid. Oh my goodness, that would be. Can you teach me how to do that, and then I won't have to learn how to swim?
No.
Why did I never ask that question? That's a good question.
You just teach you to be a druid? Yeah.
No.
Anyway, this was our old. We told you, I think, about Yoon, Sasha's brother. This is where he stayed and lounged, unclothed a lot of his time. That's a weird thing to say. But there's a bath. I think this is the only bath on the ship. So if you want to bathe, but I'm worried you might drown now. So I don't know how.
Arturian, you notice that there is no bed.
Oh. Where did your Captain Yoon sleep?
Oh, he wasn't the captain.
Oh.
Just
He was the leader.
he
Oh. Is there a difference?
Arturian, your head just explodes.
Actually, I think there is, because we've met another ship where there was a captain who wasn't the leader too. So I think that's actually a thing. I don't really know.
Okay.
To know. That's a good question. Where did he sleep?
I always assumed the bathtub when it was empty.
I also noticed how this room is so much nicer than your. No offense, but so much nicer than your guys's.
Yeah,
You haven't seen my room yet, so you don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
True.
That's true.
So-
That's true.
Or the armoiry.
The armory is pretty cool, but
What's that?
That's Kalinor's room.
So something that would be interesting here. Arturian, give me an investigation check.
technically not my room. I'm not allowed to sleep in there.
11.
11. Okay, cool. You notice that like there's a lot of you notice there's an entire sort of cupboard section that is just dedicated to alcohol. but in like very like a lot of like decadence in that, so like kind of like top shelf sort of stuff. And there's multiple sort of like points of like areas of like leisure. You don't see as any like chairs in here, but you see that there are like some rather like ornate, like probably like sitting pillows. You notice that there are 2 windows here, one of which is giant, and the other is kind of like leaning right over this sort of small little like kind of like workshop table, where Arturian, I'll say with an 11, you smell gunpowder.
Oh. Did your Yoon deal with the devil's powder, as it's called? The
Open
gunpowder,
doesn't know if he did
explosives.
drugs,
Don't know
but
what
he
that
may
means.
No,
have-
explosives.
Everybody
explosives.
listen. Everybody's
Probably.
man. The point I wish I had an NPC here to be like. I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, you know, it's,
Probably it's Yoon. He could have.
Explosives, like bombs.
Arturian's idea of the devil's powder being gunpowder is honestly, actually, yeah. Kevin, give me a point of it. You get a point of inspiration for that.
Not much of
Devil's
bombs,
powder.
but he had this. What do you call it? Like a pistol, a gun. He had a gun. That's right.
Like a super cool like dual revolver gun, and it had really cool
Oh.
shots in it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. He made some crazy
Oh.
things.
Nudge.
Crazy bullet.
Yeah,
He named it Nudge.
hmm
that's right.
Every great
so-
artificer names their inventions.
Anybody want to roll me a history check? I don't think this was discussed very often.
Yeah, let's go.
Holy shit!
Damn.
I just
Not
rolled a
bad.
nat 20.
Let's go.
Nice.
But with Ogre, that becomes a 17.
Still in that 20.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dirty 20 over here.
Okay, cool. Ogre, you remember there is something about, I would say like maybe there was a point in journal we didn't really discuss it in the that Ogre, maybe you like kind of like did venture into everyone's rooms to sort of like see what they had and like kind of got a little goblin-y.
What they wouldn't miss.
Yeah. And you noticed that there was a, I will say Yoon probably like caught you at one point trying to open a drawer where he was very specific. Do not mess with this drawer. And like even gave you like something shiny to like kind of like push you out of the room for. Yeah, beautiful. And it's like, okay, all right, thank you, Ogre. And just and that's what you remember. And you're now staring at that drawer. Kaelinor, you remember that there was some way of continuing communication between Carvis and
Yoon, yes. 'Cause shipwright, yeah. Because it was important that we got hold of our shipwright whenever we needed, and Yoon was kind of in love with Carvis, but you know, I'm not going to say that. It's just a little bit. I'm not wrong, Ogre, come on.
No, you're pretty right.
Yeah. I mean, if we needed to contact Carvis, we could. Yoon for sure had a way to do that somewhere in his room. And I'm going to start like looking around to be like,
Yeah.
cabinets, drawers, something.
You got it.
So, who's the captain now then?
Zed.
Zed.
You guys say
But
that with
now
a lot of
Riars is
resentment.
the leader.
He
No resentment.
I feel like there's a lot of context that I'm missing of why you guys don't like him. I mean, he's been a real stand-up guy. He stood up for me.
the long and short. When we first met, Zed had a ship, a boat that we took. So he was our captain on his old little ship. So he maintains to be our captain.
There's a moment that no one but the camera sees as you all are kind of grouped around each other, but the large window that is showing off to the distant ocean out there, we see Zed's head pop out, looking left to right, and like kind of like just a moment of like shouting expletives, and then just full on just jumps out of the water and back down.
Yeah, there
Like,
he is.
yeah.
What? Wait, what?
He did like tour groups and then left people places. Didn't he say he did that?
Yeah.
He
No,
would
he
try-
didn't.
Yeah. Anyways.
That's true.
Yep.
But that
Oh my
was that Zed. We don't know if this Zed did that.
That was an interesting.
Probably did. This Zed's
True.
kind of
True.
you know? He didn't like me. I mean, I'm just saying. But he's okay. He is okay intent now that he's got rid of that silly dagger. I still have questions about that, actually. And Kayla's just like, oh, but you keep looking at a... What are you looking at?
Yoon told Ogra she couldn't open this, because never to open it, but Yoon's not here anymore, so could Ogra open it, but it's still, Yoon said don't open it.
Open it.
Riara said open it.
I think Riars is the leader, so we kind of have to listen to him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is true.
Okay! Ogra's just gonna open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we all died.
Ogra, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, another good one. Sleight of hand. 24.
Cool.
That's great.
Awesome. As you kind of like go to like lift the drawer, you feel it kind of like stuck on something a little bit. And I will say in the case of this, like this is 24 is enough where you're able to notice that it seems like it is stuck on some sort of like spring mechanism. That I will say with A24 is enough for you to notice before you yank it all apart or open.
Ogre stops herself, and I do have these tools. Can Ogre use these tools to undo the little hinge and slowly open it?
I'll say carrying over that 24. Yeah, absolutely.
You see very precise precision from Ogre. Very goblin fingers getting it done.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Ogre's big brother Fisher. In
She's
the
a
goblin.
goblin. She's a goblin.
I've only heard that you had a sister. I didn't know you had a brother.
Ogre doesn't think of her as her Ogre's sister.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ogre thinks she's a and basically said bitch and goblin.
Oh, I don't know that language, so.
Beautiful.
Oh wait, yes I do. I forgot. You see our turn. Oh, face goes pale.
Cool. You open it up. As soon as you open, you hear the rolling sound of like two small metal objects that you now see look like to be shotgun shells.
Ooh. Just gonna pick them up. Is the gun? No, the gun isn't in here.
Mm-mm. You also see that there is a envelope that is kind of like secured to the side of the drawer, and a note that is that says don't use these. That says something.
Ogre just throws the letters behind her back and is looking at the bullet shells.
I will try to grab the note.
Okay.
Right. The note just says use if you need to lighten the load. And then it just says best and then C underneath it.
I'll read that out loud, obviously. Okay.
What does that mean? And who is C?
Well, C will be Carvis.
The car.
The
I almost
yeah.
forgot.
Yep.
And so those
Can
are his...
Arturian know what they do? Because that's a little bit cryptic.
Oh, I wouldn't. I shouldn't.
You said there's also an
Riars-
envelope in there?
Riars, give me a Constitution saving throw.
+4. I'm definitely +4. Don't forget it. No one dies on my watch
Now,
today.
yeah, now you're in the paladin flow.
Now I'm in the paladin floor. I remember.
What
I'm
did
not
I-
killing you guys.
Oh my god.
Jesus
13?
Christ.
13? Okay, yeah, 13's enough. You immediately see the paper starting to burn up quickly on its own, and you're able to kind of let it go as it like kind of becomes flash paper and just.
Oh. Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Here's another piece of paper that was in the drawer. The one that was taped to the side.
Briaris can hold this one.
You're so
Okay.
brave, Yaris.
Gotta grab the corner of it.
Mhm.
Is it the envelope or is this a paper or?
So the envelope would be secured to the side. I'd say you probably open the envelope and take the paper out.
Gotcha. Okay. Try to. Yep. Read it. Read it.
Okay, you read drawer relay setup, passive channel. Client, Y Aurelian, handler, C. Use paper only, no vocal activation required. Leave message, top right corner of drawer, remove only after marked. When message is received, return will be marked with a blue diagonal slash. Urgent replies marked with red corner fold. Emergency protocol. Place a small black stone in the drawer. Triggers silent alert. Warning. No arcane ink or enchanted paper. Do not write names or locations. Messages self-singe after 24 hours. Best. C.
Above the table, would you be able to send us that? Sweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh. This is. Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah. You never
our-
told us about this. What?
Arturian, roll me an Arcana check.
Is this related to magic items?
Absolutely.
Yay! So either 25 or 25.
Okay, cool. 25, you see, hearing that message and looking at this drawer and seeing the bullets that kind of like came out in the shotgun shells and the note attached to them, you get the idea this is some sort of extended communication between Carvis and Yoon that can continue on, but also can be used to exchange small objects back and forth.
Oh. Yeah, I was like,
In this case specifically, experimental ammunition.
yeah. So, and I don't think this extends to just letters and paper as I pulled up the 2 shotgun shells. Like, I mean, I don't. I guess you don't learn unless you try. As I'm gonna cast Identify on the shotgun shells,
You got
or
it.
just one of them, whatever I'm allowed to do.
The shotgun shells you see, they are coined as gravity bullets. You can use these shells to be able to shoot at something that is too heavy for one person to handle, and as long as you hit the target, it becomes lighter. I would say by a factor of 5.
Wow, these are, As you see, Arturian pulls out like a little hexagonal device, and then kind of like compares and contrasts because I have enlarge, reduce. Like they're kind of similar. Okay. Oh, so does anyone use a shotgun? Does anyone have a shotgun?
I don't know what that is.
Yoon's weapon was a sawed-off shotgun.
Jesus Christ.
Not anymore, but
These look like, what Yoon would put in his gun. So, makes sense.
we could add a gun to the armory. Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Well, if you shoot someone with these, it just makes them Probably 5 times lighter. Or something, even. I don't know, we'll have to see.
Huh.
Now, you need a whole entire, shotgun for that could actually propel these shells, but...
Would any shotgun do?
I mean, if it can hit it, I'm sure, actually, if you just smack this hard enough with a hammer, that would probably make it go boom, too. So, I mean, yeah, anything.
Yeah, Arturian, you see that, I would say, like, it's 24 is crazy. You say, like, the diameter here is a little thinner than, like, than what you've seen from, like, a standard shotgun barrel. So it might have a little difficulty in accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it would work.
You'd have to be, like, right up next to the thing to shoot this thing, because it is...
Which I will say, like, in the specificity of it, you get the idea that these bullets were originally made for a very specific weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they could work.
Should you guys tell Sir Carvis, that there's someone new? I know we can't use names, but does Carvis know that Captain Yoon isn't here anymore?
I wouldn't think so.
That all happened yesterday.
Oh.
Wow, that was a long day. It was just yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, before Riars forgets, you may want to fill up the money from the treasury.
What?
Sorry, we have a treasury.
Riars, but Yoon put all of our money somewhere. Or
Well, we
Zed
all know
did,
it.
or we can't remember who.
No, we have, yeah. We'll get to that. Yes, we have a...
Because Riars gave all his money to Ogra for her shield.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm going to look... Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to look at... But I also won some back when I bet on myself. Like, that was good, so I'm not totally broke. Put that back in there.
Ogra won a lot more, too. She can give you back the money.
Yeah, okay. We can put it in the, if anyone else made winnings, we can put it back in there. But anyway...
Kayla's just trying to keep a straight face. Because Ogra knows. Kayla's like, yeah.
What did you...
What?
You probably don't bet.
No, I don't. Gambling is a vice. It's a sin. It's a...
That's the paladin I know.
Not something that Merlin Loke did. Or should do. I could gamble. Theoretically. Would I ever? No.
Ogre's just looking at Kayla Nor.
I feel shamed now of having bet on myself. What is... Okay.
Honestly.
What?
Whereas
So-
if I did bet on you, if I did ever bet, it would be on you to win. Just to put that out there. So anyway, are we continuing the tours?
Well, we should. What are we going to do with this room? I mean, Arturian, do you want this room? I mean...
No, this is huge. How am I gonna... It's gonna take me half a minute just to get to the other side. I need something small. I gotta reach things.
Kayla Nor, there's a bunch of booths there for you.
I know, I did see that, actually. I do like my room. So... both in stream and to my room, please! This all started when Drew sent me the smug. This is what I blame. I like my cursed... I got a cursed item, guys. No, I like my room, but I will take the booze to my room. Or I could just drink in Yoon's room. He's got the window and the nice view.
I mean, there's a world. I mean, in the only bath, it might be better that nobody does sleep in here. People could come in here, and do what they need.
To bathe.
And
Most
drink.
important thing.
It
Apparently.
seemed like a waste of such a large and luxurious space.
It doesn't seem very private. There's a giant window looking out into the ocean.
Oh, is it not like, double-sided? I mean, you said Yoon would present
No, it's
himself.
Hold on. You can make
there's
double-sided windows. Okay, we got to go to my room. My windows are really cool. Sided windows.
Yeah, double-sided,
Well,
like...
we'll talk. Maybe Kara and Nala will. I won't want this.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, let's continue on the tour, I guess.
Would we? Yeah, let's continue.
And I'm gonna fork. Zed, are you okay?
You're within a mile, Zed. You can't. Can you respond? Yes, you can respond to the message. Yes,
I think you can, right? Because now
Yeah.
you just can't start a new one.
I'm a little busy trying to find this damn fish before it blows up. Gotta go. Bye.
I just want to say that's probably all like.
All right. You guys want to pick up the food on the way? I think we can go check out where you might want to stay. Return.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
There
You guys.
is a guest room too.
You guys head to the galley to pick up some world toast, which is essentially French toast. But as you do, Arturian, I would say you also notice this very strange-looking. Well, maybe not that strange, but something kind of catches your eye as you look at what looks to be a large kind of cookbook on the side. That I would say. At a certain point, Ulysses probably put a C and then an infinity sign and then KY.
What's that?
Oh yeah, that's Cookie. What is Cookie? Cookbook recipes. You can kind of ask for things, and
It's alive, isn't it? I'm getting the vibe. It's alive. Everything's alive here, so I'm assuming it's alive.
Yeah, we didn't tell you about the living wood on the ship either.
The ship is alive. If that helps you feel better about it.
Wait, can we talk to it?
No.
Oh.
But like
it
repairs itself.
Regenerates.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. If you guys ever have the chance of swinging by and talking to Carvis again, please, you gotta give me a chance to get just 5 minutes with him. I'd be a sponge. But
I think we'll go back this way, and we now can talk to him. I think we should update him on what's happening. No names, but you need a nickname, so you can think of a code name.
And you can send him letters and messages through the drawer, so artificer to artificer could be helpful.
that could be, I mean, if I could get kind of like some blueprints and like just the ideas that he had with the ship, I'm sure there's some things I could help with. Though this might be a little too specific for his taste.
I don't think that's going to be the problem.
Oh, I had a thought.
Okay.
I know Kobamu has like the leathery place, but like he's probably going through a tough time right now, and maybe he would want Yoon's room.
Kobamu?
After we save him.
I don't know that he would fit down the stairs too well.
Oh yeah, those are pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. We could ask him. It's possible.
I just want to have something nice ready for him because he wasn't looking too good.
No, that's
He
good.
likes his little tent up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to be underground anymore. I mean, it's where the Merlin Loke used to keep him. Under the
Oh.
ship,
Yeah,
so...
in this ship he was in a big cage and nearly ripped Ober's arm off.
Wow.
But he
We're
also
on the
killed
island
2 members of the cult.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He killed a lot of things.
Well,
Well, honestly, I think maybe if Kobamu would be happiest to never get on this ship again, not because of us, but because maybe that means he found his family, which is kind of why we're here. So,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. There's.
and your family too, right? Like that's.
Yeah, I haven't really confronted that yet because, like, you know, they might be blood related. I don't know them. I don't know I don't know if they exist. I don't know if the culture. I don't really know if I'd even really be welcome there. But I guess there's only one way to find out, because there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Riaris, there's a
And you
moment where
see-
you... No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you just see the bottom lip, just in a quiet mutter. There's
That's what I was
nothing
going to point out. Yeah.
No,
There's-
Riaris is one of us now.
What?
Riaris is one of us now?
What do you mean in Ogra?
Rewind, rewind,
Arturian
rewind.
is one of us. Yes. No.
Rewind. Arturian is one of us.
Well, yeah, we have some experience of finding new families. All of us are kind of from different places. I mean, Ogra has learned a lot about herself. I think we could learn a lot about you too. Maybe you're
Mira just got on the boat 2 days ago.
Yeah, we don't know anything about her. At least I don't.
I reach my arms around all three of you, but I can really only like kind of get a little bit past. But I kind of try and group together as I go. I promise.
You
I
just see
won't-
Arturian just doing this,
I promise.
Oh, he's
and you're
A little
not
bit
sure
down,
what's
like-
happening. Yeah.
Shaking
Ogre
his-
immediately bends down and like has like an arm to like hug him really awkwardly.
Ogra, remember, don't squeeze him too much. Oh.
The crush
No,
is
no, bro,
bones.
you can squeeze me as hard as you can. I got this
No,
incredible
Mark, I
armor I
wouldn't
built
say
for
that.
myself. This thing, it's designed to fight dragons. So I'm
Good.
pretty confident in my equipment.
Oh, go
Okay,
roll me
you're
a
gonna-
attack roll.
You're gonna need it to fight the dragon.
I'm having
Ogre
an
just goes-
mice and men moment right now.
Yes, I was just
Yeah.
thinking Lenny of Mice and Men 100%. It's like, oh no.
Oh god. Okay, that's a 2.
Ogre, you're gonna-
Cool. Yeah, Ogre, you feel like this is... Wow, this is actually impressive.
He flexes with his tiny little arms, just.
Ogre just
But we shouldn't test it any more than that, because I think I got lucky. And that's funny, Kaelinor, but dragons don't actually exist.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah, it's just the fairy
Oh.
tales, sadly.
Oh, you sweet summer child. Yeah, whatever makes you sleep at night.
I mean, you're not. We're not gonna. We're not. Okay. All right.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Don't
All right,
want
let's
to
get some
overwhelm him.
food.
All right. I assume you guys are gonna stay in here. I'll just go get the food. You just
Yeah.
carry all
the
these
armoire.
now. Carry.
Yeah, I
Oh,
still
what
don't know what
first?
that is.
The best room on the ship, I will tell you this.
Are you just
Very good, bro.
mispronouncing armory?
Armory, whatever you want to call it. But again, best room on the ship. Kayla's gonna like grab 2 bottles of alcohol as well from the cabinet.
Nice.
Just take into her room later to be like, no one's using it.
Incredible. I love it. Cool. Car, roll me a perception check.
$15.
15. Okay, cool. You see... Yeah. You see a figure approaching by the docks. This is a rather rather large, portly man, very finely dressed. You see he's wearing what seems to be kind of like the equivalent of like a, almost looking like some cross between a tricorn hat and like a pilgrim's hat, but has this like really nice orange leather vest with this very deep green bow tie, and wearing these like kind of spectacles that seem to hang just below his eyes, looking like reading glasses.
I put the key to the wood and I'm like, come up on deck, we have a visitor. That was broadcast. And is he looking up? Does he see Nalanda?
I'm
You
gonna
know
say
about it?
no. I would say, is there a chance that the? Well, I guess you guys would have had to have the. Would you have a boardwalk? What's the name for it?
Hey, there's a boardwalk
Like
on.
a plank,
Yeah.
Because I don't think we pulled it behind us.
Yeah, I don't think you did either.
I have a question though. Am I more than 60 feet away from him?
No.
Cool. So I just watch him. He's not watching me. Does he come on ship without asking permission?
You see him kind of like come up, look up at the ship, does not see you, kind of looks around, kind of looks left and right, and then starts to kind of like try to take a step onto the plank.
One step, telekinesis, push him back.
Okay.
Not hard. Not knock him back. Just a gentle.
Not hard?
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Just a gentle.
Give me. Never mind. I rolled really, really low.
Just a gentle. No.
Yeah, you got it. You see this like kind of strange like. Yeah, I rolled so low. He kind of thinks it might have been him.
I will alight right, like as it's being pushed back, I will land right in front of him, wings outspread.
Oh,
Can I help you?
good morrow, sir. I am. My name is Archibald Brocade. I am here to retrieve some lost valuables that may have come aboard your ship.
Well, and I don't know what Zed did. I will walk down the gangplank with my wings kind of bigger so I can't get around them, kind of pushing, not physically, but by my presence, pushing him back a little bit. I'll roll intimidation if you like.
Sure. Yeah, roll me intimidation.
26.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of moves back a little bit. You don't see like his face change at all.
And
You
it's
see like he's still, yeah.
Right, and reading intimidation, it says by threatening or awe. And this is more of an awe. I'm not trying to threaten him. It's more of a huge wingspan just backing up. And I'm like, well, let me contact my captain, and I'm sure that you and they can work it out.
Very well. I'll be right here. I imagine that it was a small mistake, and would rather not get anyone else involved.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about, so I'm sure that my captain can clear it up. And
Of course.
I will bow to him and put the key in my foot claw.
Okay.
I grab with one, and then as I'm walking, I say, "Your name again?"
Archibald Brocade.
And I
The
repeat
third.
it while broadcasting. Archibald Brocade the third, looking for a lost item. Excellent. My captain will be right up, and they all hear that.
As you.
I step down with my foot
I love that.
to the key to the wood and say that with my hands open.
Take a point of inspiration for that. That's great.
That's awesome.
Okay.
They come in the middle of responding and be like, we're getting some food. You guys talk. And they're like pauses and like, Archibald, what? They're gonna trail off.
Zed, you definitely hear this.
Breakfast.
Yeah, that was broadcast to everyone because Carr, literally, not lying, no clue what's going on with
Locked
that.
in.
While we're waiting for Zed's response, I want everybody to give me a perception check except for Carr and Zed.
Oh no.
Will this be the first good roll?
Zed, what do you
12.
do in response? Yeah, you can hold on to those for now. Zed, what are you doing?
I'm gonna swim up to the bottom of the boat. I'm gonna put the tuning fork in and be like, Vera, you got this, or do you need backup? I'm still chasing the box down.
Cool. You just hear this. Oh, she doesn't have a thing.
Have a thing. No,
Oh, I thought we gave her one.
I don't think so.
I think we have one. We don't think we had a spare.
I think Nala might have the spare. Maybe?
No.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just looking for the fish even faster.
Okay, you got it. Cool. Anybody roll above a 17?
Yes, I got a
18.
19.
No shot.
Okay, cool. So Riar is an
That's
ogre. You hear these sounds of little feet moving extremely quickly, darting from room to room, sounding like maybe Vera looking for you guys.
Vera?
Hi. I am shit.
You okay?
Fuck.
What is happening?
Nothing.
Cool. So what is
Nothing.
actually happening?
Insight check.
Vera.
Yeah. I didn't even
Why you
want.
out
I
of
didn't even want the. I don't even want them. It was Zed that wanted to do it, and I was bored.
Okay.
So I just,
You
you know.
what?
Okay.
All
What
right.
happened?
So we got these gems, and you see her holding 3 gems in her fingers.
What?
Nice.
So we got. We might have procured them from. No, get out of here. We might have procured them from this. I never got his name. Obviously, it'd be weird if I got the name from people that I was
Was
stealing
his
from.
name
And honestly, actually, Zed was the one that put the hands on us. So Zed's would be the one that's in trouble.
Archibald Brocade? Is that ringing
The
any bells?
third.
He definitely looked like an Archibald Brocade. I'll put it that way.
Very probably like rich or
Okay,
like
he's on,
It's like that's a rich name for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third.
So
and
So-
where he's on the ship. Where did you get these from? When?
there were, while you guys were talking up whatever you were talking about during breakfast. So
when did you have time?
This is a house.
Okay.
Yeah, but in a store. Anything.
no, in the restaurant when you guys were eating.
Oh,
He was there.
Yeah. I mean, someone rich was there, and there was an ornate lockbox, and Zed kind of did like a weird thing and just said shit, and ran out, and then
tossed it down the hole.
He said it was gonna blow up.
He's now chasing his fish. Swallowed
Who
it. And he's
ate it?
chasing underwater. So that's.
okay, well maybe he's waiting. Maybe he just wants the lockbox.
Can
Vera-
Ogre see the gems?
No,
Do these are the gems trackable? If you guys stole them,
I don't know. They're not.
I
They're
can
not. They
check.
don't seem very magical.
Ogre can
Train,
check
could you
if they're
check?
magic.
No.
Oh.
Vera, if these gems are magical or dangerous and they are on the ship, there is too much valuable things on here, and we don't know what this man wants. Probably just the gems back, but what if he comes in and finds the stuff that we're hiding?
We're hiding
The
stuff.
end of the world? Yeah, actually, I want to. Yeah, some stuff.
No.
All right.
And
okay.
the world
Yeah.
that.
Okay. All right. Fine. 20 gold.
Vera, just give us.
No,
10.
We don't.
Ogre just
One.
hands over her purse of money.
no.
No.
Okay, done.
Stop.
Gives you the
Not the
gives
whole
you the
thing.
chance.
Like just not the whole thing. Reach in and get what you need.
Nope, she has the bag. She
Done.
just gave her the bag. She's taking the bag.
Oh,
All right, good luck, guys. And she just runs off.
Thank you. So helpful.
Two Zeds. It's just great.
Well, at least we get to return something to this person who lost it, and that's gonna make us feel good, and that's worth more than
No.
the 300 gold that is worth.
Yeah, logically, that's how that should work.
Arturian does that math immediately in his head. I love that. That's fine.
All right. Who?
But if we dropped them and lost them, I have a couple inventions that require something just like that. It's like I'm getting like money signs in my eyes, just like that.
Up
Okay, so-
on deck, you hear broadcast to you. Yes, sir. I'm sure that they're right on their way.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's
Um,
fine. I have all the time in the world. I am self-employed, so.
Ogre's just
Oh, he
like,
sounds
what
like
do we
an
do?
ass.
So actually, when he says that, just to keep him entertained. Oh my god, that must be so interesting. So I heard this story, and I start like calling upon stories of anybody who left the tribe, who is self-employed in their business dealings. Just start barding it up with him.
Beautiful. Yeah, you get a. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and just add your flat charisma.
Okay, I was like, I'll
Um,
do performance if you want. But
Yeah, I would say no. You're right. This is performance for sure.
okay, I'm like, I'll do what you tell me to. But let me see. 25.
25. Cool.
And a bar.
You also, I'll say the 25. There's nothing that really distracts you in this moment, which includes a message from Nala going, "All right, I got a good sight on him. Probably, honestly, I probably just need a cantrip to take this guy out, right?" So that's not her accent, but yeah.
And through the story, I will try to do my best to communicate with Nala. Please don't.
Nope. Stop.
Okay, standing by.
But I'm just, like telling stories and like just parting it up and just like I'm his best friend and it'll all be fixed. And every now and again, I'm activating the key. Be like, I'm sure they're on their way. I just like.
Are you still on the docks and you're just like putting the key in your foot and touching the
The board. I'm standing on the boardwalk, so he can't get up.
Cool, so he can't get by you. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And he is on the boardwalk and just touching it at all times, and I just activate it when I need to, and then deactivate it for the rest of the story.
Beautiful.
So.
I love it. Cool. Who's going up?
So, okay, hold on. Let me just do something. I'm going to cast Detect Magic on the gemstones.
Okay, you got
I need to put a sense of it.
there is no magic to them whatsoever.
Okay, so
I think I never cast a spell and I'm blinded by all the magic around me.
Just immediate.
But
And there's a void on these 3 gems. It's the only
right, I'm like,
possibility.
there's a lot going, but it's not from these, so I don't think these are being tracked.
There's
bad.
something around Arturian's shoulder that is
Oh yeah, my bad.
horribly blinding.
Can you put that?
Oh, yeah, I put it back in its cage.
How do I stop this? This is awful.
okay, buddy.
Wait, I have a question. If this guy's like stupid rich, why does he care about 3 gemstones?
Exactly.
He probably wants the box.
Who knows?
Can I
And that
inspect
means
the
we can
gem?
keep them.
Once again,
I wish Car could answer that question.
I know. I'm like if the NPC man, like somebody, like, yeah, that's a viable question, Arturian.
So we'll keep the gems.
Yeah, we lost them. It's not our fault.
No, we don't have them in the first place. Okay,
What
let's.
Yeah.
Right?
What gems? We
keep
don't
this.
take them up with us, right? We leave them down here with the alcohol. Maybe I'll take a bottle up. Actually, that might sweeten him over of leaving.
Someone's got to help Zed find the fish with the box then before he blows up.
Well, you can't swim. Ogre maybe could, but Ogre's died twice. Rierus has
No.
armor. I have armor, and Car's dealing with upstairs. So honestly, Zed's our only option.
Ogre will go get Zed.
You got this, Ogra. It's during times like this when heroes rise up to save the day.
So, Arturian, you're gonna talk to him? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that?
Yes. The first mission of Arturian. It's not the first mission at all, but Arturian thinking this is his first mission. Like, yeah.
Mission.
All right, I'll go up. I'll go up with you.
Okay.
I'll go just to maybe check in his mind if there's anything weird or funky and
So
why he
we
really
lost the crystals and gems. We don't have them.
No, we don't have them. We don't know anything. We don't.
haven't seen them. We don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
What gems, Arturian? Arturian, I
What?
need you to look at me.
What gems? What gems?
Okay.
No.
What gems?
The truth. The truth. Zed
Ogre.
threw the box in the hole. That's all we know.
You guys are
Okay,
discussing
you
this as you're
As we're going.
walking and talking towards
Okay,
the
okay.
hole, and with that, we'll take our 10-minute break.
No!
We'll see you guys in 10.
No!
He's gonna hear everything.
And we are back. So, as you guys are kind of trying to decide, I imagine Arturian, you're also kind of like walking up, kind of going. So I do imagine you're in a space now where you see the light, and I think it's much funnier to say like you guys could stop, go back and plan it out, or you could just go on through.
I'm definitely walking forward still.
You
Like,
got it.
guys, we really got to figure out a plan as we're walking.
Yeah, cool. So with that, you guys go up the escalator, elevator. I'll come up with a name for it. And you are
Lift.
up on deck. Yeah, we got a lift.
Everyone be chill.
At this point, you see Carr, who is standing kind of like atop the sort of gangplank going down. But from this angle, you guys would have to kind of get closer to be able to see this figure.
As we're walking, Ogre realizes she still has the gems probably in her hand. She's just gonna go.
Wait.
Yes,
You gave
that's
gems to
comedy.
Ogre? Oh my god.
Oh, wow, and you have
No, we got to roll with it. We got to trust her.
gotta go with it. Keelan's gonna take down their hood from their cloak to like show like the hair and the elf and ears, and have like the bottle of whiskey probably just behind their back.
Beautiful. Yeah, Carr, you hear this this
I'm like,
muttering.
"Wait, so the captain must be," and I look over and I see everyone but Zed. And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, so, Mr. Brocade, this is Riaris. He's our first mate, right?
Hello, Captain. Stepped out.
Mr. Riaris,
Swim.
Brocade, Mr. Brocade, Riaris. I'll leave you two to talk. I'm sure this can be worked out." And as I'm walking up, I look at Riaris, and with a very serious face, I have no idea what he's asking for. And I'll just fly up because I honestly have no clue.
As you fly up, I give you a wink, just like a.
Yeah, I think you look. I kind of like raised my head and was like, "Me too, man." You know, like,
You see it. Oh, the first mate. Permission to come aboard, sir.
what's your reason for your visit today? Actually, I'm sorry, Mr. Brocade the Third. Did I understand that
I
correctly?
see. Denying a man.
No. We're at new waters. We always have to be careful.
Of course, I totally understand. As he takes a step now towards the gameplay, taking your moment of like no, as like okay, cool, so I can come on. He's gonna start to walk forward.
Nope, I step in front.
Do you have a warrant?
I think our first mate would love to talk to you just slightly further below. I'll try it.
Very well. I understand that some of these ships kind of work as homes for some, so I will. We can conduct our business
Further down.
like
You know.
real sailors on the docks.
Yes, you know sailors and their superstitions.
Of
Can Ogre do an
course.
inside check to see if he's like he said he's a sailor, if he is a sailor?
He didn't say he was a sailor. He
Mm,
said like real sailors.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but roll me an insight check. I'm gonna say roll me an insight check with disadvantage. How many sailors you know?
Me.
We saved a bunch
2.
yesterday.
Do I count? The ogre knows so many sailors.
Not great. 11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're not entirely sure. This guy definitely has an air of confidence to him.
Well, I'll kind of match him, and Kayla's moved up. I'll kind of move up next to Kayla as well to try to block off the exit. And that sounds good. We can talk down there. And I'm sorry, my crew member didn't exactly tell me why you were here. What can we do for you today?
Well, I am. I seem to be a little light in the pockets. It seems from what I imagine to be a simple lost and found situation where my gift to my beloved children have been gone missing, and with the wonderful incantation that had been put onto the lockbox, it seemed like maybe it happened to have fallen open on your ship.
Incantation?
Yes, rather clever one at that. An alarm spell.
I see. Those are very useful.
Oh, Zed thinks it's gonna blow up.
None of our crew we've not stumbled across any lock boxes. I mean, you're in Gombold, a notorious place for pirates and thieves, so.
Indeed. Roll me a deception check.
Isn't that right, first mate? And Caleb's just like, hey, buddy, can you say something?
Oh, you got this.
No, I don't, buddy. I'm no car.
This is
I'm no car. It's an 8.
No.
Caleb brings out the bottle of whiskey. I'll be like, you said you would have talked to our first mate. Perhaps a drink between sailors, noblemen, whatever you call yourself. And I kind of hand the bottle to Riaris, be like, can you go talk to him, please? I'm right behind you.
Well, surely, if you have an alarm spell, I will admit I'm not much of the magical sort myself, then you must be able to find it on this boat. How do you know that
That's
it's
the
here?
thing. If you're,
We
I'm
haven't
so
seen it.
sorry. I missed your name.
Oh, Rufus. Pleasure.
Deception check.
Yeah.
Can I give the help action by saying his like? Oh yes, a first mate, Rufus. No wait, Car
No.
introduced you as.
13.
Yeah.
Cool.
If Car had introduced me as Riaris, I would say Riaris. If he had not, then I would.
I won't say that. I'll say we can. I'll say like Card didn't say your name.
Okay.
Because you already rolled. Because I want to make sure that. Nice. I see. Well, so I apologize. It sounds like we're not going to be able to figure out any way out of this without some help, of course. Well, I bid you all a good day and good luck.
Joe.
He goes to turn to walk away. Yeah.
Joe, while this was going on, I did DM you, but you were busy.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Okay, because if there was, I wanted to have a chat. But okay, never mind. I just had like watching the party from above because there's no spirits to watch, and watching him, literally wondering what the hell's going on. Like, I have no clue because I wasn't down. I didn't see the theft. I didn't see the ship. I didn't see Zed jump in. I'm like,
Right.
what is?
Yeah.
Huh. So I'm cleaning the nest with Nala, and I just watching.
I'll say roll me a d20 for Nala.
Okay.
I would say to him as he turns away, if I could. Archibald,
11. $2.
I apologize if my manners are not proper, as you said. Like us normal sailors, conversation isn't always our best suit here. We have a lot to go today. I'm not sure what this lockbox is, and apologize about being gruff about it. But to be truthful with you, I don't know exactly what you're speaking about. So when someone wishes to come onto my boat, makes accusations against me or my crew, I'm sure you can understand. Just because you said you have put a spell on something doesn't mean I should just believe you. But I'm willing to help and talk.
I fully understand your situation. It is hard living on these seas and being careful and procuring what you can while you can and making sure that you keep your strangers at bay with false names and narratives. I understand, which is why I'm willing to overlook any possible crime that was taking place here. as long as you are willing to help me. And Rufus, I can assure you, I would be a very good friend to have down the road.
Inside check. I think I
Sure.
feel obligatory.
Guidance.
You can't
I
probably
gotta
touch
I
him.
don't think you could touch me. I got 16 anyway. I'll just roll the 16.
I'll guidance him. I don't have to touch you.
You gotta touch him.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Oh,
My
yes.
bardic.
He's,
Yeah, my bardic.
Damn!
Yep.
My
Nice.
boy, I don't, Joe.
Nice.
I got spirits everywhere.
No, I
Hell
don't.
yeah. Can I-
all right.
I've been so I play
Let's go.
great. This is a total tangent, but I play a grave cleric in another game, and you're able to cast Spare the Dying as a bonus action, and you're able to cast within 30 feet, so you don't have to touch the. I've been waiting for a moment to do that, and for the DM to be like, you can't do that. And
Like,
yes, I can.
I remember I did a one shot with that too, and I was like,
That
maybe this will come up. It'll be super cool.
Mhm.
I got a 4, so 20, dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, did you roll it? Or you
I rolled it. It was a 3.
No, cool. They'll take 19.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah,
That's good.
19.
Yep.
There's a moment where you kind of like you think about and recognize that like this guy has come to the docks of your ship. He does not look like he is. He does not seem to be carrying any weapons. He does not have anyone with him. He's a bigger gentleman, but you kind of get an idea that like you could probably take him in a fight. But he has an air of confidence that is, I would say, disarming.
Yeah, I would say off-putting was my thought.
Yeah.
But there, what is happening beneath the surface here?
You think he's telling the truth?
Archibald, does he come on board? Perhaps we can discuss this in a more appropriate location.
Well, sir, there is, with all due respect and honesty, I am aware of certain proclivities that your situation has granted you an impossibility of things that you might have to deal with, and for that I do not blame you in the slightest. But knowing that there is one possible malfeasance in what some may deem character could carry a second, and in that regard I don't imagine I would be following you onto your ship, as that would be very silly of a man who has recognized a difference in morality.
Speak here.
Here is Vine.
I lean over Nala and I'm like, those are a lot of words. I mean, I got it. Wow.
Car, roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I think I go like popping up too slowly behind my back, just hand the bottle back to Kaelin, or just not gonna be using this anymore.
Take it back, but I'm still like over Riaris' shoulder, just looking at Archibald.
Okay.
And Kaelin was really debating whether to detect thoughts, yes or no.
Arturian,
Mm-hmm.
roll me an Arcana check.
All right. Oh, 13.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's not related to a magic item.
It is not.
Okay.
So, where do you suppose we go from here?
Well, if you do not want to come on the ship, I understand. We can discuss here in the open, but I have a feeling that might also not be the most discerning of locations. You've caught me a bit unawares, or I should not say unawares, but I'm a stranger to these shores, more or less. I'll listen to your recommendation then.
I understand. Well, To be honest with you, one thing that I have noticed that does make me in a complicated state of feeling safe, but not at ease. Does that ring a bell with you?
Ogre just puts on a big smile.
I think oddly, it does make sense. Feel not too dissimilar.
So, in the eyes that are watching your ship, I imagine that it would be best that they stay on your ship instead of somewhere else that I may be more connected with than I am right now. Riar's roll me into check.
Oh, good. Roll well here. It's hidden.
Joe, I sent you something.
I can guide you if you want, Urars.
Uh,
It's a cantrip. Let's just keep on throwing it at you.
you can. It don't matter, my man. I got a 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby.
Which makes sense because I think this is about the rope where Riars's brain is breaking at this point.
Mhm.
This is not what he does.
This guy is
So,
just like kind of like talking circles
the
around
ghost-
Riaris.
yeah, I'm like, he's saying a lot of stuff that isn't really of anything. I don't know what to say to get shit on the road.
Riaris, you've never missed Yoon more than this moment.
Oh my god, yes. I think it's like this was his purpose was to be here. I think I just looked back at him blankly a little bit, but feeling a need for deference and to just kind of ease this, it will nod. So I think we can accommodate that. Not really sure exactly what I'm agreeing to. So I think it's peeking behind and going, all right.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
If you don't mind me asking, Sir Archibald, I am a powerful artificer. Why are you laughing? So
Is that
funny?
something funny?
Sorry. No, there's. I am not knighted, my friend. So.
Mr. Doctor? Or what title do you prefer?
I enjoyed the first name basis between your friend Rufus and I.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, Archibald. If you don't mind me asking, I myself am a powerful artificer and was curious as to what this box even does. There's a good chance I might be able to even help you find it if it means helping you get along with your day.
Oh, well, if that is true, rolling persuasion check.
Heart of the cards, come on!
We believe in you.
No! It went 16. That is a 11. Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration. If I'm allowed.
Word.
Sure.
Natural 20!
There it is.
Let's go!
Worth.
Cool. With a nat 20, I'm going to send you a message.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's scary.
Usually I'm excited when I get a nat 20 and I'm filled with fear.
Filled with dread.
Oh, God! I should have known.
Well, as an artificer, that I am sure that you are quite fitting. I see that armor is looks to be custom made. I will tell you, it is a very, very simple spell. The box itself matters not to me now. Just these stones, as I said. 3 birthstones for my 3 children that I got them today, in fact.
I look at Kaelinor. What stones?
Sorry, he banged his head. There is a mechanism on the ship that he's a little too small. We're still figuring out the mechanics of that.
Sure.
And Kaelinor just detects thoughts. Kaelinor hit Arturian hits in Kaelinor's mind. Nope. Kaelinor sends to Arturian's mind. Huh? And then I'm casting detect thoughts as my telepathic feat just to ping on Arturian and then him because I'm like, brother, what?
Wait, am I able to respond?
Going Arturian, Parlene's in an awe. What's that?
Are you casting message to Arturian?
No, I can only do telepathy. They can hear me. I can't hear what they say back.
Gotcha.
I think I just hear it. But I'm gonna do detect thoughts. So whatever Arturian thinks, I can't hear. So I'm like,
Oh.
what are you thinking? What's going on? And then I'm just gonna cast it.
So what you're thinking is immediate guilt, like, oh, they're birthstones, we have to give them back. And because at first he's like, oh, it's some rich Ponzi dude. Like, I mean, he can say goodbye to 3 stones. But the second thing you're thinking is, we have to stop this guy from talking. We have to stop this guy from talking. He is an eloquence bard. We have to stop him from talking.
Interesting.
And you see, like, every time he like tries to like start talking again, I kind of go like, trying to like
You're just randomly distracting. Okay.
Whenever he tries to talk, I just go.
Are you?
Is he on the ship or is he still on the dock?
Still on the top.
I-
You done it. He saw you guys. He knew you guys were lying,
yeah, no, for sure.
and then you
We're
guys
not
were like, "All right,
smart.
you can come on board." Hell no. After that,
Yeah, he's
Curious.
probably.
Did he know that I wasn't lying?
he knows that you weren't lying. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna shift my thoughts to Archibald as well, just from Arturian. Just after getting that little hit, I'm like, okay, you.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm not great at those, but we'll. Oh, not bad. 19.
Okay. Nice. You hear. You hear in your head, I really do have a lot to do today. I would just... Although they do seem rather interesting. And you see him look at you. And you hear a message in your head. Oh, hello.
How do you always someone that can tell?
Yep. Kiddo, pull it. Hello. Perhaps you and I should maybe talk instead.
I also want to try and pull Ogra to the side.
I do think, and now at this point, you guys just watching Archibald and Kaelor stare at each other. I do think at this point, it might be best for me to just be on my way. Although I will admit, you are more of a magical bunch than I have dealt with in the past.
Why, thank you. We'll take that as a compliment.
It
But if you
usually
can help
is.
us, But if you can help us, we can certainly help you. We're just wary of people at the minute. You can understand our situation.
It seems that our situation is that you have currently helped yourself already.
In our defense, though it is not much of one, we did not know. So our apologies for that. Perhaps a gift to forgive our misdeeds?
What did you have in mind?
Some of the finest liquor that money cannot buy.
You see, he is an expert telepath, but you see him laugh and guffaw into a cough at that. As you say that, and you all see him kind of do that, like.
Right? What is?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I just it is Well, looks at you and just says out loud, "No, thank you, but I appreciate it."
Not at all, but the offer's always open. If you're ever curious or interested.
Currently, my interests do lie in the items that have been taken from me. So,
Ogre's finally just gonna like walk off the deck into the
into the ocean.
no.
Oh no!
Walk the plank onto the deck.
Onto the dock, yeah.
Yeah, deck. Ugh. Onto the dock. And as she's doing this, can I, like, sleight of hand, take the jewels out of my mouth, and druid craft 3 flowers that are the same colors of the jewels?
Okay.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check first.
Come
Wow.
on.
Rolling really well in this
Make
guy.
this- Okay, that's pretty good. Sleight of hand. 17?
Okay, cool. You just and then Druidcraft, yeah. I'll say you just take a moment. You see, so there's 2 sapphires and 1 emerald.
Yeah, so a blue rose, a kind of a more lotus swamp flower, and what was the other one?
It's 2 sapphires and 1 emerald.
Okay, and the other one is like a God, what are those flowers called?
Orchid.
God
Thank
damn it,
you.
Perry. Perry, stop it. Let me go.
Ogre, as you do that, Zed, you want to describe what happens?
You see Zed and Perry break the surface of the water onto the dock, and you see me and him flopping around,
What
fighting each other with my
the-
arm in his mouth.
It's eating Zed!
Give it back, Perry. God damn it. I'll talk to you later.
With that,
Perry.
with that distraction, Ogre wants to sleight of hand put the jewels in his pocket.
Oh, ooh.
To put the jewels in his pocket?
reverse.
Yeah, the guy's
pickpocket.
pocket.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you'd have to walk up to him.
I did. I was walking up to him and I'm handing him the flowers, and with that distraction, Ogre's just gonna put the jewels into his pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna say the disadvantage. That's a pretty difficult thing to do.
You got
Go
this,
for it.
Ogre. This is incredibly based.
Would a 16 work?
Okay. Okay, I did roll low after that. So you walk up, you hand the flowers, and then you reach towards his jacket pocket, and you feel a very large, thick hand grab your wrist. I will not be made a fool again. What were you planning to do with those?
Put them back in your pocket?
We see Arturian nodding his head like, yeah.
Riaris is shaking his head.
You
Some of
see,
our
he
crew
lets
members have
he lets
sticky
go of your
fingers.
hand. One that, after they're seen, or after they're known to have taken something, is trying to sneakily put it back. I wonder what for? For what purpose?
Car's
Well-
beak is just dropped. Like, what?
Yeah.
Kills
Well,
a pinch of
you
You
eyebrow.
see,
like,
Nala's like hand has been like set, like she's now leaning it on the, like she's like leaning it onto the side of the.
Toast.
Just just tell me,
Say the word.
just say just Car, come on,
I got the shot. I got the shot.
I got the shot.
Let me know. Just let me know.
Well, the way you were talking sounded like you didn't want the people that are scary here to know that you may be talking to us So Ogre thought they may be watching and to do it discreetly, so that way you could get it back and still... Was that a bad idea?
I'm going to say, Ogre, are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed you too. Stop it.
Why you said what the? We're trying to keep a low profile. We're failing.
Save him, he's getting eaten.
I can feel
Zed,
it.
you managed to pull the lockbox out of Perry's throat. You're like full in his stomach, just wrenching this thing out.
Perry, go back to the hole, and I'll talk to you later.
You see as Zed, as you're kind of like coming to and turning around, you see this large portly man kind of just like, oh, thank you for the flowers, dear. That is quite beautiful.
Happy birthday to your Ogre couldn't hear, grandchildren or children?
My children, but the pats a hand over your hands. The effervescence of these flowers will not go unnoticed, I'm sure, for them. And perhaps this, and he kind of eyes down to his shirt coat, and as he like kind of turns to the rest of you, and then kind of like putting his pocket basically as close to you as and this perhaps will be, and like, Ogre, are you putting them in? This perhaps will do enough for that.
You wanted to speak with the captain?
No, wonderful. Pleasure doing business with you. Get on the ship.
Zed, do you want to hide the lockbox?
No.
Okay. I love that. I love that choice. You see that lockbox is in his hand as you look at the guy you stole it from.
Yep. It's all dripping off my hand.
Yep. Yeah, at this point, like, whatever. What's fine. Well. Don't need that anymore.
Again, we're so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're... Okay. You want me to come clean with it? We're in a tight spot. I wanted to prove my skills
I
to you.
assure you, dear boy,
No.
there's no... Oh, okay. You... maybe you... All right. Like, kind of like looks at the rest of you going, like, should I just let him talk? Like...
Yeah, it's better.
Ogre
got a
just
big
fell
heart.
into the ocean.
Okay. Yeah, so... Got something from you. And you found out where we were. But we wanted to show that we're worth something. I mean, kind of. Except for Kaelinor. Anyways... we're in a difficult situation that involves a child and some dumb guy that we need to rescue, and we need some help.
Why? We got a new rule. Let's not tell everyone everything. Our business, maybe all the time,
All
guys,
right.
please.
This is
And
our
that's how
captain.
you know I'm telling
He's
the
had a
truth.
little bit to drink this morning. Don't... whatever. No, you know what?
Guys, it's our captain. If you trust
Kaelinor-
this guy, we gotta trust this guy.
You...
No, we don't. That's not-
Kaelinor, you get it. You hear Archibald's voice in your head. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. Half our crew have more than sticky fingers, and we end up in a lot more trouble than we should be.
Permission to come aboard.
All right.
Permission
We'll
granted.
get you, some
Kiana's like,
drinks.
going up. He can come on board. We've already failed miserably.
All right, cool.
Why does he want? What?
We just admitted we gave the jewels, and it was Raris. Come on, like
He's getting stones for his children. I mean, it's so sweet.
It's really good.
yes, Arterian, you and your bleeding heart, very sweet.
You see,
You can't be that guy.
Archibald says, "Yes, my 3 children.
Their names?
Well, the youngest is Morella. She's turning 5 this year. Sorry, no, not even close. My bad. I just made that up, and then I realized I immediately cannot say 5. She's turning
Odd.
25.
Oh.
We're gonna have to kill this person if he can't make it a 5-year-old.
She's turning 25. I have no idea why you need to kill this guy for that. She's my oldest. She's turning 25 this year. She's in Japan at the moment, working through some of the head of records for central libraries. And then, of course, there's my boy who is waiting for me back at the restaurant, Archibald the Fourth.
Wonderful.
We
You
call
kept the
him
lineage.
Archie. He is
Officially
he's
named.
all of 15, or will be, and then Sorrel. She's waiting for us back home in Cassio.
Wonderful.
He is going to he kind of like he trusts you guys now, so he's going to kind of give you he is a bard, so he also has no problem kind of telling you his story. So I think rather than kind of like RPing all of that, I will just tell you, he was once a drunken poet, now a self-made brewing magnate. He actually is one of the richest people in Faran, because he is a brewmaster, and it's.
Oh shit! That's why he laughed at it. Yeah, that makes so much more sense.
Yep.
That's funny. I made him laugh.
Yeah.
So
Likes
the yes, so he brews 3 his top sort of choices are like 3 sort of brands of beer that you would see along all along the coast of Faran, but especially in Casil, Chakan, and he's been trying to kind of broker a deal in Gonbold, but having some difficulties there.
Makes sense.
So hearing this and hearing Zed say what he's saying, Carr sighs very quietly up in the vulture's roost, and gently brings Nala's hand to aim it at Zed, and just shakes his hand, shakes his head.
I don't. I'm gonna get caught, whatever I would shoot at. So.
It's a dark joke. Don't shoot anybody.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go down there. I think. Why not? So,
Yeah.
I will drop down, but not near them to frighten them. I'll drop down a distance away and then walk over.
You got it. Cool. So on the ship, I would say like to role play closer to this. I mean, you guys have food. You want to bring them to the galley, or do you want to just kind of like keep them up? Whatever you guys want to do.
I'd say the galley.
Galley probably makes more sense, but I would make sure my room is at least locked. Door-wise, I don't trust this man enough that I need my room locked.
Sure, absolutely.
I totally locked my
He is an
room.
NPC that has been made by me, so there's no reason to
I know, I'm
trust
just
him.
like, everything closed, everything locked. I'll grab some liquor from Yoon's fancy cabinet, though.
Okay.
there's
Cool.
any
Yeah.
fancy one.
Roll me a d20.
Okie dokie.
Actually, yeah. Roll me a d20.
An even 10. Right in the middle.
Cool. So as you so first off, like things that would definitely be happening is like as you get to the table, Arthur, and you think like there's only room for 4 here, and as he kind of comes and goes, that I might have been able to fit in here in my younger years, but there is no way I can.
That's not a problem. And just goes over to the table and starts flipping it out for more sections.
You just have to sit.
Oh.
And it extends. So as
Oh.
Zed, as you sit down, like kind of like at the end of the table, you see another sort of part kind of seem to extend out. Very
Why didn't you guys tell me about that? That's incredible.
I mean, we just...
You didn't ask.
Okay, yeah. I'll make sure I start asking about everything then.
Cool. So he does this.
Kaylanor's
Don't.
face.
Yeah.
They've got like, don't ask me. Someone else has to
Don't.
answer this question. No, don't.
So yeah, Kaelinor, you bring more alcohol.
Yep.
He looks and like kind of no, I appreciate it. I will taste for business, but it has been a while since I have partaken in recreation.
I understand. I will leave them on the side for business inquiries then. That is all.
Very well. Actually, this one's not bad for the price, and kind of like taps one of the bottles.
Good to know.
So tell me, how may I help?
Well, I look at everybody. Does anybody look like they're gonna say anything, or is it up to me?
You started this. You were
Alright,
like,
well,
hey, we could use your help.
I'm gonna
Where we
tell them
begin?
straight up that one of the cage fighters' kids is being held captive up in the casino, along with one of the friends by the Rust Knuckles up in the casino, and that we promised the guy we'd get his kid back after we defeated someone that was cheating and found out that the guys were corrupt. And I'm also gonna add that the one brother, Gonbold brother, that I played cards with is actually a good one. Because he was willing to give me a deal, or like gave me the paper with like a code on it,
Okay.
and then just help on how we can get them out successfully if he has any resources to help out.
Well, that is certainly surprising, considering the rather blatant rule in Oliferon. There is no ownership of living creatures.
Yeah, and they also got a market of farm animals too.
Well, I must admit, as I assume your friend here has probably let you all know telepathically, which Kaelinor you haven't, right?
Yeah. No, not yet. Caleb on me is like. Give
So
me
just
a
say,
brief
he just
second.
says that and just like waits for a second as yeah.
We
No,
all
I-
turn to
I-
Kaelinor.
Yeah.
I haven't yet, though. Okay, let's not stare at me like that, guys.
You see him kind of like, sorry. You see him kind of get red in the face. Just, my apologies, dear. I had no idea they didn't know.
No, it's fine. It's something I don't often do, if I can help it.
Well, I truly stepped in and I apologize.
No. It's fine. I mean, given... And Caleb kind of just gestures at themselves, just given this, it's a little...
You hear a voice in your head saying, if it's worth saying, I can make sure that statement was never said.
Go on, then. Caleb's like, oh, yes. Let me...
Okay.
Gift of gifts.
Gotta look up Gift of Gab real quick.
Okay.
Wait,
none
what?
of you would.
Come on, Car, you got this.
I was going to say, is it something that I would recognize? That he's trying to do something bardic?
Roll me an Arcana check. It looks like there's no save for this. You could just take it away.
Okay.
But we'll see how that Arcana check goes.
16?
16? Okay, cool. You know that something was said, but you don't know what it was. As we kind of like backtrack for a moment, as your friend most likely was in the process of telling you, given her.
Does that make me suspicious as a bard that just
Yeah,
happened?
I think so.
Okay.
So I will say, like above board, this is so Gift of Gab. When you cast a spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. Those creatures then remember that you actually said the words you speak as the verbal component of the spell.
What a spell.
I look at him and just cock my head and just say, "If you'll excuse me," and I leave.
Okay. Got it.
Car, no. Kayla just thought big smile, be like, I should have just left it. Okay. Trying to do better trusting people and being honest about my abilities, but yeah, we had a telepathic.
Don't mind him.
The fun part about that is he asked permission before he did it too, so it was really
know.
like.
Kayla's like, I trust the party, but also, Melon look shut. Yeah, no, so we were just, I'll talk to her later about that. We were talking telepathically about some stuff.
Wait, what?
He's just like, well, now I feel guilty and bad about my actions.
Okay, cool. He looks at you like...
I know.
All right, well...
Oh, what are the,
Spell for the day wasted. Continue.
Sorry.
What are
Please. I didn't mean
I love
to...
this guy.
I just, they're such do-gooders, and I feel so guilty every time I do something slightly, I toe the line of morality, and they...
Are you saying this out
Please,
loud?
you're
Yeah,
talking to...
just
Yeah,
full
this is
conversation,
all
just-
out loud.
just like,
You're
I
talking
feel
to
really
an
bad.
to an ex-drunken poet that truly made his fortune on getting other people to do what he had difficulty doing, so...
Exactly.
Have I made it back to my room?
What are the three bottles?
To Nala? Is that what you said?
Have I made it back to the roost?
Yeah, for sure.
Clairvoyance in the room.
Okay.
I want to hear everything that's going on. I want to hear the entire conversation.
Feeling guilt is just spilling out.
So now you heard that, and you heard that public apology as well.
Uh-huh.
So, Car, I think you start to put things together like, oh, okay, this
Yeah.
guy did something from the permission of Kaelinor.
Yeah. And I'm just going to stay in, but keep listening. I want to be
Mhm.
aware, but I'm going to, like, okay, you're messing with my mind. I'm going to walk away.
I'm
are
going to
the,
roll an Arcana check. Nala looks, as you're worried about people messing with your mind, Nala, you doing that spell? Okay. All right. Just making sure. As you're probably like weirdly focused on something that you shouldn't be
Yeah.
like.
Well, she probably saw, I'm going to say it was, let me look. I'll give you the name. I lost it, but it's the goblin spirit.
Oh, Fang.
Bang.
Fang, thank you. I'm like, hey, Fang, go listen down there for me, would you? He's probably like, all right. Like, scurry down, and as he runs down the stairs, he becomes invisible. And then he's just sitting in the middle of the room listening, and I'm hearing.
Beautiful. I really wish you would pick anyone else for that.
I'm sorry, next time I will.
No, it's fine. Cool.
What
So yeah,
were
you're
the-
listening in.
What were the three bottles that Kaelinor brought in? Like, what kind of alcohol?
I think you said whiskey, right?
Whiskey, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably true whiskey, one wine, just to break it up a bit. But no, yeah, we spoke telepathically about the Grix's like Tavi being in the casino and stuff like that. And as our captain said, if you have any resources, maybe to help us.
Well, I was not planning on going to the casino tonight, or ever. You don't... Contrary to popular belief, you do not make what I have by being lucky. Or, at least, at cards. But in that case, if I am able to... I'm able to assist on the floor, giving you a chance to...
Sneak in, maybe?
Yes.
Guys, what do we think?
I am not much of a performer, really.
What if you could take, like, one of us there because they know you because you're a big deal?
I assure you they
And you
don't.
can-
I have never been to their casino.
But you are rich because you sell alcohol? You're well known here?
It's possible that I'd be well known. Depends on the. I mean, you didn't know me, so.
We've only been here a day.
Sure. Well, I don't only sell in Varan. But that being said, I would rather not do anything that is requiring any physicality. I am aware of my lack of athleticism, and I guess I can't say I wear it proudly, but I don't. I certainly am aware of my limits.
We
So
have
if
a
there's
way
distraction you need.
Yes, we have a way to potentially get them and get the child and the other one out. We could distraction could be beneficial. Maybe just one of us. No harm or foul to you would be the plan for sure.
Is there any chance you know anyone that works there that could turn a blind eye if we were to walk through?
Well, you mentioned, I believe, Ethan, was it?
Yeah.
I know the Gonbold family well enough to know that they would probably know my name. But I definitely wouldn't consider themselves to be friends. Actually, now that I come to think of it, there is a simple solution here. Why not just? I've noticed there's a couple that have been around in this town since I've gotten here. Why not just get involved with the Anbau and ask them to help you out?
Let's just say that's not probably the best.
A revenue we can't explore, considering we might have made enemies within our first 24 hours of being
What's
here.
that eye?
Yeah, I would
Any chance
check your-
that involves pickpocket or two?
Oh no.
Fully
No.
misreading what you're talking about.
More on a
Surprisingly
larger
not.
scale.
Oh, all right. Well,
Let's
Are
just
you
say
friends with them?
no better way than to find and unkidnap a child but by a pair of thieves. I applaud you.
well, let's just say that the Anbau got a couple barley that's not ready yet.
I'm not going to pretend to know that one. What's he talking about?
Our
the-
captain speaks as eloquently as you, sir, and sometimes his metaphors are beyond even our understanding in their brilliance.
let's just say they've got a problem in their ranks.
Oh, yes, well. All businesses, including governance, does.
Yeah.
Very well.
Do you have... Over has a question. Do you have, like, empty warehouses for you to make the alcohol?
In Gonbold? No.
Mm-hmm.
Most of
Do you
my
know
work is
any?
in... Do I know any? I don't suppose I do right now, but I could possibly infer... Is there... How does this help with a child?
One moment, Ogre's gonna get up and leave the area and try to message a car.
Cool. One moment. Just walks out.
What? I
I don't
don't know what she's talking about.
All right. I'm gonna grab one of the bottles of whiskey. I'm gonna pour one in a glass and one in a tin can. And I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna say,
Said, what do you said? What do you?
I always believed that one of these was better than the other. Now that I have a actual brewmaster, maybe you can tell me.
Absolutely. That one.
Which one does he point to?
The one that he pointed to before.
No, I have them poured in a tin can and a glass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Simplest.
already. Oh, you're saying
Bottle.
what tastes better in a tin can or in a
Yeah.
glass?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. He would point to the tin can for sure.
I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew
He's
it.
holding a beer can for crying out loud.
I'm gonna walk over to the cabinet. I was like, opens it. I've been collecting these gold cups, silver cups for no reason.
No, not all of them, please. Please, not all of them. At least save some for the
I
bottles.
knew these tin cans were the best.
For yes, for whiskey, I most usually offsets most of the. Ideally, copper would be the best for. Where's your half-orc friend gone?
She's gone outside
Well,
for
she
some.
might have
Honestly,
gone to
do not
like
know.
tend the garden or go to the
Ogre
tree.
is going to cast a
Go for it.
message. Car, this person may have warehouses to do your plan to distract the Anbau, or can find us some.
Ogre just
I can respond to message, can't I?
Yes.
I just say, I know, I'm listening. But I appreciate that.
Ogre doesn't know what to ask next.
I don't either.
Should we, ask for this favor? Or helping with the child in the casino? Because I know you wanted to do the switcheroo fake places.
Carr will come back down. He's gonna let Bang stay there in the room, but he'll come back down the stairs. He'll come back into the dining area, and he just kind of like sweeps over the room and says, "If I rejoin the discussion, can I be assured that my mind won't be altered?" Just flat out.
Killen's shoulders just slump even more, like, oh, yeah. Sorry.
Does he say anything?
He does not.
All right. I'll walk over to a seat that pulls itself out for me, and I sit down. And in this case, it won't be invisible. It'll be an Eric Cochran spirit that pulls it out for me, and I'll sit down, and then it vanishes.
Okay. Impressive.
I hope I remember you saying that. And I say, okay, well, Ogre seemed to think I should be part of this conversation. At least that's the impression I got. So you have warehouses?
I do not. At least not in Gunbold. But, I mean, if it would not be strange for me to be seeking business in Gunbold to extend my reach in their pockets.
If you do that, you might catch the ire of some people who aren't very nice. And I just want to be upfront, and I don't want to get you into trouble for helping us.
I appreciate the concern, but more so the honesty, young lad.
He says honesty. Carr cocks his head and just looks like
Mhm. Yeah. I'm going to roll an insight check on it. Okay, cool.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, I appreciate the honesty in that. If it is for something that would be considered to be involving any children, that need to be in a safe place, I will absolutely make that sacrifice. And for the record, sir, I fail every day in being as honest as I could be, but quite often I am trying my best. And he's saying that to Carr.
I figured. Carr just nods, like a minuscule nod. Like...
If you're willing to make that sacrifice, there's a lot of people and a lot of good work that can get done.
And
I would need specifics, of course.
oh yeah, there might even be a advantage for you here too.
And what, pray tell, the other would that be?
Putting your king on top. If you're good with Ethan, he could be the new head of the family.
You are not the first person to try to convince me to go into a game of politics, but I can promise you, unless you are my daughter, the answer is no.
Wow. Would an undead Ursa Thry change your mind?
Sad. So your daughter into politics? Killer immediately. Tell me more about her. She's.
Well, he said he needs the details if he's gonna help us.
Not of that. Not of the. If we're.
Yeah,
if
he
we're-
did say that. He wasn't even touching that. Yes, she's a well, she wants to be an archivist in Chakan, and
The one at the library.
yes, it is. There is some barriers that would make it a little difficult, as she is my daughter. So,
Does she have the ability to uncover the Ganbold's breaking of law as an archivist?
It's true.
I would imagine. Well, she's not. She wants to be an archivist. She works for the libraries in Chakan. But
She's an apprentice.
I mean, if yes, you could say that. One needs to be studying in the library and then be noticed for a while before they're able to get in. For a lot of situations, anything that is as close as she wants to get, she needs to have a couple of things that unfortunately connections she has.
But
I mean,
what about
well,
her discovery?
I don't know if you all noticed, but I am not.
She's not
Loa.
a
yeah.
oh no, but Yoon can help out with that.
Sorry,
we
Ian,
might
she
know.
said what?
She is not a Loa.
Okay, I couldn't hear what
Or
you said.
sorry. I said I'm not a Loa,
Yes.
and she's only half. So
There it is.
There it is. I was. Jinx.
Would a discovery make her stand out?
absolutely, I would assume so. I don't. Something like that would definitely
Ogre's
get her.
gonna
In the
wander over to Carr. Should Ogre give the sketches of the cave drawing to him for?
You see, I think Ogre, because Carr is right across. You see. You actually, and Carr, you see this too. You see Archibald turn in his seat to like really try hard not to seem like he's paying
Right.
Listening
not
in.
even seem like he's not paying attention. He's trying hard to distract himself and to look like he's distracting himself.
Right. What I will do, hold on a second. I don't know that it's going to work because it's mostly for charming. But I do that low thrumming that breaks all charm and fright while she's talking to me, just to give him an idea of don't try it. You know, just like as she's whispering in my ear, I just start that low thrum, and I'm looking right at him.
Yeah, I think
like,
at that he turns to the side, but then he makes like kind of like side eye contact with you on that, and just kind of nods his head a little bit as he continues his conversation. Yes, I mean anything involving the understanding of Gonbold being less than legal is no surprise to anyone in most of Iran.
Yes, of course.
They are well known in these parts as being the place that if there's something you need to get that can't be found somewhere else, Gonbold is the place to get it.
I mean, Ogren asked me the question, and I'll just quietly say, I don't know.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry, I say, I don't know. I'm currently a little flustered. I'm not sure what the best course of action is.
This undead Ursa Thright, does this have something
He's not
to...
undead. He's undying. There's a difference.
Yeah, that one.
Each captain needs to choose a better word in the future.
Yeah, more alcohol. It's a better word.
That was kind of frosty
This
from Kaha.
individual has something to do with this undertaking?
He was dominated. He was a friend of ours. He was dominated during a battle against the head of the Anbau and the other Anbau, and used against us.
Which is why we can't turn to them for help.
I believe he is currently being controlled by them, despite the rules otherwise. And he's extraordinarily dangerous, as he cannot die for very long. And he can push just about anyone through a wall.
Right. It's an interesting day this has turned out to be. Well, I am sorry for your friend. It's nasty business taking over someone's mind.
Yep.
We could call it purely in the interest of something that would certainly keep me in Gonbold longer, and then the eventual idea that I'm not entirely sure if this is, if these ventures are connected, but if one helps solve another, I will do what I can within reason. So it sounds like you're in need of a hideout.
Preferably
Yes.
2.
All right.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why help us?
You know, I am in my ancestry. I am getting on in years. And in the span of time of me looking over the costs of my life and recognizing what was important, turning points, if you will. Lately, I've been stuck on the last, we could say the second to last sweetest face I've ever seen. I was on the streets in, to be honest with you, I believe it was Casil, but I was so drunk I really am not entirely sure. I would say if there was a rock bottom, it was then that I was saved. Taken in. I don't know if it was because she recognized me as someone who had a gift, something that I didn't really understand myself, unless it was swindling people out of their pocket change. She told me I was important, and that I had a life worth living. A life worth living, honestly. Every day I try to rack my brain in remembering exactly where that was and what her name was, or even any sort of familial resemblance. And in Faran, I have never been able to come across her again.
Does the name Sylvia sound familiar?
If you remember anything about her appearance.
No, it does not. But I remember her well. For some reason, that didn't fall away.
Blonde
Anyways.
hair?
No. I assure you, this was not anything of romance. It was more of destiny.
The right thing said at the right time to put you on the proper path. I say as I look at the yards.
Couldn't say it
I
better
have a
myself.
mile-long stare, kind of just looking past them. All of us here, I think, on this ship have similar tales to tell. I apologize for my own behavior. I didn't think we were... it was wise to let strangers on our boat, considering the times, but I'm, in this case, happy to be wrong.
Yes, well, I could understand that for several reasons, and it seems like you have some sort of problem with the Anbau, which makes sense on the idea of them watching your ship. Probably should have made that clear beforehand. I hope that's not news to you.
No.
Oh.
No, it's not, unfortunately. Yeah, they,
Well, the
another
joke
prudent
is
approach.
on them, because it made me feel even safer approaching your ship.
Well, I think as we've talked about, we have many different ventures ourselves. They're not all directly linked, but in some ways they are.
That makes sense.
Are you hungry? We're in a kitchen. We haven't offered you food. I feel a poor host.
Well, I wouldn't say no to, do you... It's a very specific meal that I noticed I assume that's a cookbook over there, but it's a very specific meal involving meats and ogre. Your eyes kind of light up at that. You just want to say it?
Carbonara?
Yes.
Oh, that's
You,
yeah. That's what that.
you. Well, you know, we might as well. We owe you one ogre, and
It looks like Zed was right once again.
there's a
what?
first for everything, Zed. There's a first.
I think with that, we end tonight's session. We'll see you guys next week.
That's very